Hello, welcome to the Free Cheese episode 283. I'm your Joe Dix, joined by Ben Barrett.
Up.
Marc Augustiniak.
Hey.
Matt Zellner.
Hello.
The Free Cheese is a weekly video game podcast about video games brought to you once a week by thefreecheese.com. Is it snowing yet?
Fuck
No,
off.
not yet.
Come
Not
on.
yet.
Fuck the snow, man. Fuck the winter.
Yeah,
Fuck
I don't
the
like snow
man.
either.
Why?
Look at my hands right now, dude. You see this? You know how many people like I've come across with and they're like, "Hey, what's up with your hands?" I'm like, "I have crocodile skin. They're red. Sorry." And
Have
it's
you been
winter.
outside a lot?
Yes.
Why?
Just because I have to.
For work? Or
Well,
just
this past
'cause
week
you
I
wanna
was
go
in Virginia.
wandering? For work? I mean,
Yeah,
well,
for work.
Is it requiring you to stand outside?
No, but just like going from place to place.
I go from place to place and I'm fine. Now,
I'm not. It's just my skin. I don't know what it is.
When I used to deliver pizzas and smoke cigarettes, I spent a lot of time in the cold, and I would too have that
Smoke
skin.
cigarettes.
Smoke cigarettes. And people would tell me, hey, you should put lotion on. And I would say, hey, you should fuck yourself. Never did that.
You should
do
smoke
lotion?
cigarettes again.
Dude, I think
No,
about
I'm
that
kidding.
so
Don't
much.
do that.
It would be so cool. Think about how cool I would look. Two,
How poor you'd be.
nah, you get enough coupons and shit.
You know what the worst about cigarettes are?
Nothing.
Cigars are supreme. B, a lot of the older generation, and not even that old, like maybe 10 years older than us,
Yeah.
like a lot of the bands, they still think it's cool to like put a cig in your mouth and wear like a tie, like
What?
in front of like a t-shirt, like Green Day did.
People still do that?
People still do that, man. That's the Maryland music scene for you.
They're not cosplaying or
No.
anything?
Usually,
Not cosplay.
lately, I mean, whenever I see that, it's like an Avril reference more
Right.
than
Only
Yeah.
Avril can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the
We have a
smoking
good
part,
friend who
but
looks like
yeah.
Avril.
But yeah, they'll put like the cig in their mouth and they do like the that whatever that face is.
That weird scrunch,
That like constipated look.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Billy Joe Armstrong face.
yeah, and the cig's like barely lit.
Welcome to
Yeah,
paradise.
I like Green Day. I'll admit that. I like them. Yeah, man. It's good stuff, man. Oh, wait, that was Sum 41.
I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
Just wanted to see how quickly your faces drop. It's pretty good.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, cigarettes are cool. We should smoke them sometime.
Maybe I'll do just fake ones in the flea market where you just blow in them and the powder comes out.
Or those candy ones. You're stuck on one of those candy ones. That taste like
Oh, hell
absolute-
yeah, man.
They taste like cardboard. What are you
Okay,
talking
whoa,
about?
It was
pause.
bad.
Which one? Are you talking about the one that had the gum inside?
No.
Those were the
I never
those were
seen
the
those.
bee's knees,
those
man.
Were candy cigars.
No, candy cigarettes. I remember they had gum in the middle, and you would blow on them, and the sugar would.
Oh no, I never.
See, the ones
No.
I found were like not chewable, but they had some weird Chinese red foil inside. I only know it's Chinese because if you pull it out and uncrinkle it on the back, it's just
Bath
all
salts.
this
Oh.
all this language written on the other side. I don't know what that was.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, you just blow on it.
That's the disclaimer that says you're eating poison, and by
Yeah.
eating it, you agree that
But that's
you can't sue.
your best.
No,
friend.
so the ones I'm talking about are the ones I remember getting from old Mr. Ice Cream Boy was the little. They were white.
I know what you're talking about. It's
yeah,
like,
it's just
yeah.
a white stick.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, that's
chalk.
the ones I
dude, those suck.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dude, those it's chalk.
I told
Yes!
you it tastes like
Ew.
chalk.
It is
I
chalk, but I adapted to it. So
I
yeah, I agree.
adapted
It
to it.
is shit, but I can tolerate it.
No, they were
It's
good,
almost
man.
like a nicotine addiction. Like you adapted to the terrible taste.
Yes.
Yeah, like 6 years old.
I get it now.
I'm still again. That's disgusting.
They were really good.
They sucked.
They were really good. It was like
It was definitely my bottom of the bag Halloween candy.
you got them for Halloween.
Damn, where'd you trick or treat at?
Yeah, dude.
Dirty D.
Oh, man, I was in the wrong
Spoiler, they
part.
were
I
actual
already did.
cigarettes. That's why they were good.
You remember the candy cigarettes are the equivalent to you got the Fun Dip. You throw that powder shit in the trash,
No.
and you just eat the liquor
No,
stick.
are you kidding me?
That's a candy
Fun
cigarette.
Dip was actually made out of sugar. Those cigarettes were just made out of limestone.
There's something real good about them.
That's
No,
just-
man.
I-
Candy sucks in general. Just chocolate.
Are you saying this as like
No,
someone who's
100%.
older and your taste has
No,
changed?
even when I was
If
younger,
someone was to hand you a Reese's cup right now.
that's chocolate. I don't
That's
consider that
candy.
candy. I don't. Candy. I mean, like
I think what
Like
you mean.
Nerds.
like nerds
pure
suck.
sugar
Yeah.
chewable that just
Yeah,
Yeah.
like taffy or whatever. Like it
Oh,
just
I love
sucks.
taffy, especially
so
banana.
to Ben, like chocolate is like the fine wine of the candies. Like it's in its own league.
Yeah.
It's its own.
So why you say Natty
genre.
Bo is?
Natty Bo's dope.
Natty Bo.
You see, if we're gonna say
National
chocolate's the fine
Bohemian.
wine. What am I drinking right now?
Not
like the candy cigarettes,
the fine,
the beer.
the fine piss of beer.
What kind
maybe
of chocolate?
Any chocolate. Tootsie Rolls, Hershey's.
Whoa, Tootsie
Dude,
Rolls.
Tootsie
You're gonna
Rolls
put
are
Tootsie
dope.
Rolls and Reese's Cups in the same category?
Okay, Reese's Cups is better, but Tootsie Rolls are dope.
They're chocolate.
I mean, Tootsie Rolls are fine.
I love Tootsie
You
Rolls,
say
man.
Tootsie
I'm
Rolls
saying
are in the
someone-
same category as Reese's Cups. It's like Donald Trump saying
No,
Joe
I don't-
Flacco is an elite quarterback.
I don't-
It just doesn't make sense.
I don't put them in the same category.
Someone
But they're
gives you
both chocolate.
$5 to walk into the candy aisle at the grocer's market, buy whatever candy you want, and they say, all right, here's $5, go buy some chocolate. You're going to look at a bag of Tootsie Rolls with the same
No,
fondness as you
I'm gonna
would-
first Hershey's dark chocolate with almonds,
All right. I get that.
I can deal
Top
with dark
tier.
I like that.
top
That's
tier,
fine.
and then comes
That's
Reese's
fine.
when
peanut
you,
butter
like,
cups.
reach in and you're like, oh, I'm going to grab one of those. But then you eat too many of those dark chocolates and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
Dude, dark
No,
chocolate's dope.
Dark chocolate.
You can just eat that shit all day?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Have you ever had like just pure dark, like 100%?
Oh, you
Oh,
talking
that
about
is- Cocoa.
Baker's chocolate?
It's her.
Yeah, basically based. Dude, I could just eat it right now if I could.
That's good stuff.
It's
I can't
so
eat
good.
that all day, but that is good stuff.
In
it's
moderation.
so good.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, it's too thick.
Yeah,
Or thick's not
it's
the right
bitter.
word. Yeah.
I like bitter. Apparently, it makes me a psychopath. Faith was telling me that people who like gin and dark chocolate are
Oh,
like
I got a
psychopaths.
test for you.
What's a test?
Good palate
All right,
cleanser.
this is for all of you and listener at home. Play along. Okay, here's a little riddle. I want you all to answer honestly.
I'm already gonna fuck up. I already know.
It's
this.
okay. It's not about fucking up. It's
All right.
about just
Mm,
So is
Answer
it a riddle or a
anything.
question?
both.
I know. I'm already go.
I'm already confused.
this girl's grandmother dies.
Well,
She's at her funeral. She meets the man of her dreams. Looks him in the eye. They hit it off. He leaves. She doesn't get his name. She doesn't get his number. A month later, she kills her sister.
Oh, I like this.
Why?
ooh.
Why did she kill her sister?
Yeah.
Because the sister fucked the man of her dreams.
What's?
I was kind of leaning towards there.
Yeah.
Ben's answer. Mark.
Something like that, but I made me first think, well, if you met him at the funeral, chances are they're probably family that you just don't know.
Or it's
So
Will
That could
Ferrell
be it.
from Wedding Crashers.
Hold. So why kill the sister? Mark.
So she's the only choice? I don't know.
You're saying he's probably family.
Yeah.
What are you getting? What are you leaning towards here?
I mean, I don't know about killing the sister. That's all something I don't know if it's related to
Okay.
the guy.
You guys are all okay.
You're making it. I mean, the way you're implying it makes it seem like there's.
What's the answer here?
The answer you give if you're a sociopath is that she killed her sister so that she could go to another funeral because chances are he's going to show up again.
Who the fuck would?
A sociopath.
Really?
Yeah.
Get it?
That makes
I
sense.
get it.
And Katie's really mad because that was her answer.
Actually, okay. Leave now. Call the police.
I'm also really good at blending in. So
I thought you were almost there. You were like,
Question.
because when you said he's probably related, I was like, oh shit, he's going on the Katie train.
Did he wear a yellow jumpsuit and drive a Hyundai?
Great question. Very great question. What the fuck was that?
What happened? Oh, that picture.
That picture you sent us of the dude
I
saying,
do.
I'm a
I don't-
serial killer.
I don't know, man. It was late at night last night. I was drunk and I just saw it and I thought it was dude.
I mean, he had quite the headline.
Yeah, it's a good
It's
way
like,
to
I don't
start.
dig graves, I make them.
Were they
or
lyrics?
something.
Right. Yeah.
Were they lyrics from anything?
I don't even know.
Oh, it could have been.
Maybe he's a juggalo.
So here's another psychopath test.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Great.
You're in an elevator.
Urine in an elevator?
You're.
Maybe.
Sorry.
I like this. So okay, right here, all four of us.
Okay.
We're in an elevator, right? Filled up elevator. It's us, couple other dudes.
Oh, Magfest.
All at Magfest.
Are they Smash players or are they normal?
It doesn't matter.
Nah,
At this
just
point, it's
just
Magfest.
normies.
All right.
Just us normal dudes in the elevator. Elevator door opens up and there's another crowd of people in front of said elevator. What happens next? What's the logical thing that happens next? Oh, okay, it's our floor to get off. So what happens next?
Oh, you want the real answer or what should
No,
happen?
I'm saying like
What do I do?
as not law, but it should be a fucking law. What happens next? Elevator door opens up. It's our floor to get off.
Do you want
it's in
the
lobby.
reality or the
What
correct
should?
answer?
Okay, I want the correct. What? No. What? As a normal fucking person,
No, I
what
got
happens
this. I got
next?
this. People outside the elevator make a fucking pathway for you to get out.
Correct.
People inside the elevator also accommodate to you getting out, depending on where you are in the elevator. If you're in the back, you gotta, excuse me.
See, that doesn't even bother me as much.
Should come out first.
But nobody should
Yes,
be up against
yes, that's
those
the answer.
doors.
That's the correct answer.
And
People in
then-
the elevator
Yeah.
out first.
Correct. Yeah.
But what does happen, Ben?
People not in elevator. Oh, this is a filled elevator. Let's all get in.
It's like a New York crosswalk.
I can't tell you how many fucking times that happened this year at MagFest.
Oh,
There
just
are more.
like that?
There are more of that happening than furries at the Star Fox themed MagFest this year.
There's just no etiquette.
There's no etiquette's just out the window. I don't get it.
Yeah. It's a shame.
What are you looking up, hentai?
No. I'm just adjusting some microphones on the fly.
The good news is whatever Joe looks up, I got front
Yeah.
row seats for. So
I got a note from our producer that it's too spiky. By
So,
producer, I mean me.
I have a little funny story to share.
What's
Yeah.
the store?
So Friday was my brother's birthday.
Happy birthday.
He turned
Disappointed
36.
in you.
Yeah, spray. So I don't. You don't, but Joe and our parents are separated, right?
Correct.
Ben.
I killed
Well,
mine.
actually, I don't know what the
What?
hell's going on with mine, but go ahead.
But
Let's just-
in legal terms,
For all
So I
intents and
killed
purposes-
mine. I went to the
Actually, no,
funeral. I
legally
saw the
they're
woman
still
of my
they,
dreams.
they live in separate buildings.
Correct. There
Okay.
you go. There's an answer. There's one I can say yes to.
What
Thanks,
have your
Matt.
what have your birthday cards been like?
Non-existent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we got the sushi.
That's not fair. I get it's not like we don't. I don't know. The older I
Like
got,
sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. or-
Dude, cards suck. Okay?
Actually, no.
Cards suck.
You know what,
They
though?
don't, man.
Cards suck.
If you're
Unless
funny
there's
about
like a
it,
20 in it, man.
No.
if you're funny about it,
No, I buy
works.
cards and I fuck them up. Like I
Yeah.
scratch them. Okay, that I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
said no, unless there's a 20 in it.
No. Now going back, usually my mom will get a card and sign it from mom and dad.
yeah,
Usually,
Okay.
and that's always been the case,
right. Okay.
regardless of where anyone lives. Ooh, that might not be. Whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. This isn't the point.
I'm just trying to give you
yes
the
or no
facts.
question,
Yeah.
and you spin it out of control.
I'm not grilling you.
Look, man, there's no black and white anymore.
Yeah.
The parents split. It's yes, no, maybe, so. I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
2019, man.
You're not the boss of me. So my mom, my brother, and my niece were all out having sushi, and at the end of that night, my mom gives my brother a card,
Happy birthday.
and
Happy birthday.
like on the card, like on the front, it says son, and when he read that, he was like, he had to point out that like our dad always calls him son, never calls him by his name.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's funny because he calls me kid. He was like, you get kid? I'm like, yeah, mostly stranger now, which is which a lot of people, I think my mom even calls me that. And so I just thought it was funny. And then he sends me a picture, and he wrote on the envelope, "Happy birthday, son." 'Cause my dad always writes in balloon letters
Yeah.
for everyone. And I was like, oh, that's funny, haha, whatever. Double tap, hit the haha emote, and but there's more. He sends another picture. It's the same card.
fucking card.
Dude, no way.
But wait, it gets better.
Dude, no way.
The same amount of money in each
my
card.
Fucking
See, that's a good
God.
card. That's a good card.
And like, he just texted me this one after another, and I was just like,
Dude,
I was just like, holy shit,
Dude, that is
I was
wild.
I was like, what timeline is this? Did they merge? I
Yeah.
don't know what happened. He was like, I don't know, but I love it. I was
That's
like,
pretty
I
good.
choose
the odds of that.
Yeah.
That's
So I was like,
wild.
have you ever gotten the same card from both your parents? Like anyone here?
No, but I remember dating somebody and we got an anniversary card for each other and it was the same card.
Just unplanned.
Like, but we did it like 2 years in a row or something.
That's
Unplanned.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty.
See, what I do is I just get the wrong card for the wrong event. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I've done
like
that.
what?
Like on
I got someone a
purpose.
Like on
Christmas
purpose,
card.
or-
No, 100% on purpose.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
So
the one
serious
time,
about that.
the one time I got Faith, it was a bat mitzvah card, and it was like
Sure,
a birthday. It's like
Yeah.
scratch on it.
I always
Happy
get like
birthday.
I always look for like the biggest Elmo or Cookie Monster card, even if
Pretty
it
good.
says "Happy Birthday 1-year-old" or whatever
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah,
For my brothers, I get like a happy birthday sister type card, like to a great sister. Or,
exactly. This is how
We
you're
did
supposed
that
to treat cards.
When we got our new neighbor, we were so happy to have a new neighbor. So when we moved in, Katie and I were like painting and shit, and we walked into our kitchen, and it was before we moved in, but like we were starting the remodel process. And we walked into our kitchen, and there was a bag of shit on our fucking counter, and we're like, where the fuck did this come? Someone broke in. But one of my neighbors like left us this little care package with like cheese and pistachios.
They
and
actually
shit.
open up your back door and.
Yeah, I think they probably knocked, but we were upstairs like music loud, painting and breaking shit. So I think they just kind of were like, oh, okay, we'll just set it here. It was a nice gesture, and it said like, hey, welcome to the neighborhood, so-and-so. So we thought we'd pay it forward when we got somebody we liked. We're in the store, and we're like, what do you buy for someone who's our age? Like, what kind of card? Like, we don't know her. We ended up with a... It was
6-pack.
No.
6-pack, baby.
We figured out the care package part, but there was no card that said, welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to buy a card.
Well, they have
supposed to...
blank cards.
Yeah,
So
well, you can do
we
that, too.
found a happy birthday card for a male child that had a dinosaur in it that said, like, you rock my world or something stupid like that. And we just crossed all of it out.
Yeah,
and just
exactly.
said,
That's how
welcome
you do
to the
cards.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's how you
Love
do cards.
Joe, Katie, and
That's how you
Oswald
do
and Earl.
cards.
Drew a little paw print.
That's how you do cards. Nothing wrong with that.
Pretty
Nothing
good.
wrong with that.
My dad also sometimes doesn't call me the appropriate nomenclature.
Mm.
He'll forget who he's talking to as he's like wrapping up a conversation, and I go, "All right, cuz," and I'm like, no,
Oh.
all right, bro."
See, I never gotten. Yeah, see, those sound like where it's like they're your friend.
Because I think my dad just has those things he falls into as he's like his conversation.
You think that he probably says that with like a lot of people. And it's
I
just
hear him
carried
do
on
it.
when
Yeah,
he says it to you.
and it's always there's a beat to it. Like if he's the cuz thing, like, and that'll linger for like a month. You know what I mean? All right, brother. I'll get brother all the time. I'm like, nope. All right, Dad. You didn't fucking know.
Oh no, I know exactly. I hate it when they say, "No, I don't even fucking know."
Well, it's tough for you because
killed
everyone's a
my
cousin
parents.
in your family.
Yeah,
Very
even
true.
John Stamos.
Oh man, the Stamos.
Dude, he's so good looking. How does he do it? Must be that yogurt.
Is he Greek or Italian?
He's Greek.
Are you sure?
He's Stamos. It's not Stamos pizza. I mean, it could be
It could be.
Yeah.
Stamos lasagna.
I watched an episode of Gordon Ramsay's 24 Hours to Hell and Back the other night where he helped a Greek family who ran an Italian restaurant.
Oh, there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
In Towson, there's a pizzeria, and it's like a generic Italian pizzeria, but like everybody there is Greek.
I mean, Italians are just cousins of Greeks
Yeah.
anyway.
It's a next door
Yeah.
neighbor.
Basically.
Whatever.
You're talking about... Never mind. We'll talk.
We'll
Are they
talk.
Greek? They're Italian. I'm thinking
talking
of
about.
different...
What,
Yeah. All right.
I think I know the answer. I think you're thinking somewhere else.
I think I'm thinking somewhere else. There's those... You know the people.
it's like right next to a liquor store. It's by the university.
Nope. I'm thinking of a different one. I'm thinking of one... The guy used to bring us booze from Casamilla's.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There you go.
We all bleed red.
Wait, what?
We all bleed red.
It's a fact.
I mean, yeah, it is. I thought we were gonna go somewhere cool with it, like.
I don't know what's cooler than blood.
The good blood.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of fun things in my autocorrect sometimes. Speaking of blood, did you guys play any video games this week?
Yeah. Speaking of blood,
Yeah.
I kind of got back in the Bloodborne
Ooh.
There it is.
because
That's the answer.
Because I failed last year's pact of trying to beat it before 2019.
Did you guys owe each other like a steak or something now?
I owe.
Or do
I,
It's
you-
okay.
I
Just
don't-
play Bloodborne.
A nice
Just
Greek
that's
dinner.
Mm.
I owe Ben a beach. I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Pizza?
Get one of those nice gyros.
That's how it's pronounced. How do you like Bloodborne? You really like the character creator.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. Well, it's better than Dark Souls. I'll repeat that. So I went back and I switched back to the axe because I don't like the saw blade.
So you re-rolled your entire.
Mhm.
Okay.
I changed my stats now, more like strength based, just tanking it. I think I picked, what was it? I think it's like a veteran soldier.
I'm
Or
not
something like
gonna
that,
remember. Yeah,
or like harsh past or something like that. I forget what the name
yeah.
of it is.
Those sound familiar.
yeah, I don't remember.
But I was like,
names
yeah,
either.
fucking blunderbuss and axe. Let's do this. Any
do
game,
it.
axe and shotguns.
Let's
Let's do it. I was actually like, I was like, oh, I could just keep grinding this same area instead of trying to get as far as I can, then die. Because I was like trying to explore and kind of like push myself to like take on bigger things because it's only going to get worse. I was like, all right, might as well do that. But also I want to reroll because I didn't want to fucking ruin that Father Gascoigne thing because I wanted him to help me fight the cleric beast and not trigger.
Oh yeah, I remember
Because
that.
I triggered the boss fight with him in the middle of all that, so I couldn't get him back.
Right.
So I was like, well, fuck this.
Yeah.
So I started over for that, and to clarify with the character creator for Bloodborne, if you're young, it's okay. Once you're middle aged or old, everything is ugly as fuck. You can't do anything to save it. And then like, what is it with when you shift one thing, it shifts everything.
I don't.
Like
I don't remember this.
if you shift the nose a little bit, the rest of the mouth shifts with it.
Well, that makes sense. You gotta have a bottom. You gotta have a
But you have a
strong
whole
bottom
mouth
jaw
to-
to
but you
hold
have-
up that snot.
But you have a whole mouth section
Snobs.
to edit, and then that shifts everything. It's like you can't just do one.
I agree. It
thing.
should be. It should be that way because it's not real life. So I agree.
Yeah.
Good news is once you start getting some good gear, you pretty much hide your face
Yeah.
anyway. So
I found the hunter gear without having to buy it.
Oh, cool. That's
was
a
like-
good feeling.
Yeah, that was cool. I was like,
That-
save me some blood, but I don't have any insight, so I can't level up my character just yet. I can fortify my weapon with blood echoes and crystals or whatever.
Yes.
But in order to level my stats, I think the doll has to be activated first, right?
yeah, you
Yeah.
just need
Oh,
one
right.
insight, but
Right.
You
But
get-
the fastest way to get that is to encounter the cleric beast.
Correct.
So I was like, great. Here I am farming blood echoes for no reason because I just need to die in
Damn.
order to get to that point. Because I'm
Right. Yeah. You can't do anything with blood echoes until then, can you?
not really.
is the fountain active at that point?
The fountain.
You can't even get to the hunter's dream yet.
No.
Oh, yeah, you
no,
can,
you
you
can.
can.
Hunter's Dream.
No. I talked to the dude. He left. I fortified my weapon at the little workshop.
Right.
That's all I can do right now.
You did
And
that
then-
again. Invest them there.
Yeah, I mean, but I ran out of crystals, so I don't think I could go any higher with it. So yeah, I was like, oh, so I looked it up. I was like, oh, so I have to go after the cleric beast I've been trying to avoid this whole
What else
time.
gets you insight? I feel like something else gets you insight.
The madman's knowledge. Like if you cash in one of those.
Yeah, because you.
Oh,
I
that's
think it's
it.
I don't have that, though.
encountering
That they're
a
like
boss,
rare.
Well,
fighting
there's
a
certain-
boss, gets
there's
you, or
certain-
defeating a boss. Gets you another
Defeating.
one.
Was it because I think there's certain no.
That
it's
take
been
it
a long
away.
time.
Oh, that upper cathedral roared.
I
is
remember
a
that.
son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
Yeah, I remember that.
Say goodbye to your insight.
I remember that.
Well, isn't it
Fuck that
usually
place.
finding new areas also gives you
Yes.
insight?
Mhm.
Yes, you get that new areas, boss encounters, boss defeats, and then madman's knowledge
Right.
is a consumable you can.
Okay, so yeah, so what I'm gonna do is then, because like I just tried spending as much of my blood as I could. I was like, look, I'm gonna lose this. Let's not get attached to it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find a cleric beast, get my ass handed to me, then I start farming. Because I'm just gonna keep that little area. I'm just gonna keep doing that until I have enough. Until I think I'm confident enough to take it on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've gotten better with the combat. I'm not as like tactical, I should say. I mean, I am tactical, but I'm more aggressive with it.
Are you getting in there?
Yeah, I'm getting in there. 'Cause usually-
Aggression's your best friend in that game.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've heard. So
Yeah.
I was starting to take more advantage of that, and I was like trying to really understand how the combos and all that stuff works. Like transforming your weapon mid combo.
Yeah, I always fuck those up.
I would say the one problem with that is like later on, like that whole gun combo thing. Maybe for a boss, there's one in particular that doesn't really matter as
Right.
much. Like later on, like they kind of go more towards like the traditional Souls like thing of wearing absolutely nothing and just dodging.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks because I like that whole gun. Because when I first started playing, I thought it was just like a secondary weapon,
And like,
but it's mainly just for like parrying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but like even like the axe and then transform it to like the longer
Yeah.
one and switch between that. But it's only like there's not really combos. It's more like you can chain this together or this together. You can't really go
It's
crazy.
not. Yeah,
with it.
it stops after that. It's very finite.
Right.
Like combos, they use the word combo, but it's not.
Man, if that game had like Devil May Cry type gameplay, holy shit, I'd be all over the place.
See,
But there's
I don't
something
know.
about. I thought that when I first started playing, but there's something about the limitation that makes you
Yeah.
just.
That stamina.
It keeps you
Yeah.
feeling.
No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I would also enjoy just
Yeah.
going crazy.
See, I
You
don't
might
think I would
get that
enjoy it
though in
as much.
Sekiro.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you will. Which I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to. So,
So you're still running around Old
Yarnum.
Yarnum, or not Old Yarnum, just Yarnum.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Central Yarnum, I believe they call it.
yeah. That old shit place. I can't wait to get outside of that.
Yeah, you get to some weird shit.
Did you get the DLC?
Mm-hmm. I have everything.
Good.
We gotta finish the game
Good.
before you even attempt to go there.
I still don't
No, there's a
I haven't played that either.
There's
I
a
started
part
it, I haven't
when-
finished it.
I
you
thought
get
like
to
after
the
the fourth boss you can go there.
to what? The DLC.
Yeah.
It's not recommended. You got to be a certain. You're gonna get your ass
I would
handed
wait
to you.
till I'm done
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, obviously you don't go now, but it does help doing the DLC before you get to a certain part in the
Okay.
main game.
I guess once I get there, you'll let me
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to fucking remember it in general.
I thought it was like right after Vicar Amelia.
I can't even remember.
Or maybe
That would
after
make
Vicar's
sense.
when it opens.
Probably.
But
That
you
would make
should
sense.
go there before like the final phase of the moon or
I'm not gonna
something.
Yeah,
remember
definitely
any of
don't
that.
wait. Well, definitely don't wait until like the last boss of the game and then do it, because then it's just like kind of pointless.
Hmm.
Because half of the reason you do it is just because you get that extra experience and stats.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Cutter.
God, the game's good.
That's really good. Really damn good.
Yeah, I feel better about it this time around.
Yeah, I had between games, I was waiting. I saw you log on. I was like, "Ooh, what's he playing? Which one is he playing?" And then I saw that. I was like, "Ooh, yes, good for you,
baby.
Good
Yeah,
for
baby.
you."
I mean, that's pretty much. I mean, there's other stuff, but
Hmm.
I didn't think I just wanted to
Hmm.
talk about that more.
Matt, you had a little hockey tournament?
I did have a little hockey tournament. Actually, I competed. I'm not, I didn't get in top 32, but I competed. So yeah, the whole reason I bought NHL happened this Saturday. Yeah, that was interesting. I woke up 8:30 to check in, and then my first game was at like 10:20, 10:15. But yeah, everything was hosted through Smash.gg, which they have a nice little setup there.
It was really
Oh,
cool.
I didn't know it was through Smash.gg.
Yeah, so like the tournament bracket itself was there, but this whole tournament is sponsored by like their Capitals Monumental Network and their whole like new esports division.
That's
they're
cool.
testing out. So yeah, Smash GG, that's a nice little interface. It lets you know how long the other games have been going on. You can also see what's nice is when once someone starts to file like the results of the game, like you can see that happening. You just have, but it won't lock in until the other person confirms it or it times out. Yeah, so started that this morning. There is another level of competition I never got to in regular ranked play. Everything's just fucking cheese. Just cheese goals, cheese maneuvers, cheese deeks. It's
Esports.
It is a fucking
Cheese sports.
yeah.
Yeah, cheese sports.
It's great. But I'm not gonna sit here bitch about it because
No,
I
you
was
can
doing the
bitch
same
about it.
thing.
Oh, all right. All right.
Every
You
goal.
kind of have to learn how to do that to
Yeah.
counter some of that bullshit.
Yeah. So, I was just doing all that. The between games, I was trying to see if the game I was waiting on was someone was streaming it live on Twitch. That never happened, but I was watching some other people play, and I was just picking up on the bullshit they're doing. So, this is how fucked up this game is. So if you hold an L2 and you have the puck, it will switch you to skate backwards.
Okay.
However, if you tap L2, you do like a spin deke. If you time it perfectly, you do like these half moon turns. And if you do that correctly, doing these half moon turns get you up the ice faster than actually just skating straight.
The body
like
motion
bunny
you're doing
hopping.
reminds me. Yeah, it reminds
like
me of
bunny
those. Do you
It
remember
is. It's almost like bunny hopping. Yeah.
Do you remember those
Doing a
little
little jig.
sitting bikes in elementary school gym class?
Dude, those were dope.
There's like a blue
Those were
little
good.
like
I
triangular
remember those.
seat, and you
Yeah.
put your feet up on the fake
On
ass
the handlebars, right? And then just,
You kind of get the momentum going.
Yeah.
They were fucking
yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, don't you sit on all bikes? But
It was like it wasn't even a bike. It was like
yeah,
it had like rollerblade wheels on the bottom of a bicycle seat.
See, the ones I'm thinking of are more like a scooter, but it's like 3 wheels because it's 2 platforms for your feet,
Yeah.
and then you just swerve that.
And the
Mhm.
feet part were handlebars, like a little yellow. Like it was like
Huh.
2 silver poles that went up like a bull's horns and then connected out with the little foot handlebars. And the seat was like dick shaped.
Oh,
And
I
you
know what you're
sit
talking
here
about.
and you put
My
your feet up here
school
like stirrups, like you were at the
never had
gynecologist.
that.
Oh.
Oh. We had those, and then
I
we
had a
had
poor
we had the little yellow squares with black wheels on the bottom, which were fucking stupid. It was literally just a
Those,
remember
yeah,
those.
square
I had
piece of.
those.
remember
Why did we
those.
have those?
I don't know. They
It
were
made
dumb.
no sense. No sense. You bust those out with the fucking whittle equipment. That's not a drawing of whittle equipment, but you guys remember whittle equipment? Did you get that?
Whittle equipment?
Yeah.
I don't know what
That
that
was
is.
a widow equipment.
It was called whittle. It was like they'd fucking rent it once a year or something.
Because it was
like
still whittle.
fuck.
Is that
It was-
really?
I
That's
think it
probably
was-
why.
I think it was WHITTLE. It was like
for whittle kids.
they would basically set up fucking most extreme elimination challenge in our goddamn elementary school gym once a year.
We had.
Whoa! Was this like a Royal Rumble kind of
Oh,
thing?
I remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I
It's like
spell it right?
It's like a jungle gym. Yeah, you did.
Fuck, I'm real smart, man. I got a
Jungle
real good
gym,
memory.
It's like a
elimination.
jungle gym, just like a lot of poles and shit.
It was that,
You know
but like
what?
they would
kind of.
There was like zip lines. They would fucking.
Didn't have that shit.
Yo, we had all
No, no.
sorts of
I don't
weird
think we
shit.
had
we
a
just
zip
had
line.
like 20 of those little yellow platform carts.
We had those, and those would get
And some
busted out.
tubes.
Those were like in the back room somewhere, and,
And,
they,
like,
they'd come out once
And,
every
like
month.
that big parachute.
The parachute that you always wanted to climb inside of, but nobody would let you.
In that one vine where the
I
kid
remember.
gets pulled underneath.
Fuck yeah. Real good.
That was dope.
So you're riding around on these weird ass scooters in hockey?
I wasn't. I
Oh.
couldn't get it. It's because it's like bunny hopping. You have to time the L2 because if you hold it
That's
too
the-
long, you'll start skating backwards and it will kill your momentum. If you tap it, you'll just start fucking spinning around. And depending on who you have as a player, some people's skating ability is better than others, so you could potentially lose the puck.
Here's
Most
what I'm gonna
times they're
recommend: get the rhythm down the same way that you would with a floss.
not. Oh,
If you start imagining that your
I'm
hockey
leaving.
player's
I'm
flossing,
leaving.
I've been practicing my flossing. You? But you just no.
so I saw a lot of that. I've never seen so many people fucking doing this, entering the offensive zone, like the blue past the blue line, skating backwards. There was all kinds of bullshit that you'll never see in a real life
Yeah,
hockey.
it's like Olympic
that I was
figure
running
skating.
I
into.
don't like that. You didn't stream it, right?
No, I might do it next time.
Yeah.
Just
So do you play next week again?
So this is. It started last week. There was one this week, and then there's 2 more left. The goal is to finish top 2 in these like prelim tournaments to get to the grand finals, which is a top 8 tournament, where you try to get in the top 3. And the top 3 is an invite to a special thing against like another team that's doing it like this, and I think it's Tampa Bay that's doing it. And but yeah, to get into the top 8, you gotta either get in the top 2 in each of these weekends. If you make the top 2, you're obviously not allowed to participate in the next week's tournament or whatever,
Why not?
because you already got your spot.
Oh, you've made the.
you
got
already
it,
made
I
the
understand.
grand final. I believe that part would be on Twitch because that tournament's being held, I think, at Verizon Center, if I remember correctly.
No shit, like
Or
IRL.
Capital One or Capital One Arena. It's either there or it might be Kettler, which is the Capitals practice complex.
Surprised they're not doing it at Anthem, because that's that new, not Anthem. There's like an esports kind of focused thing that opened up in DC.
Who's it owned by?
I don't know.
Because if it's owned
I've
by
never been to myself. I
Art
just heard about
Modell.
if it's
Yeah.
owned by Ted Leonis, it could be there.
it. Oh, okay.
But yeah, Ted Leonis is the owner of the Capitals. He's the owner of that nice building called Capital One Arena.
His name's Ted.
Ted.
I thought it was. What did I think?
I wish his name were Tell.
I know.
Hey, I'm Tell.
So yeah,
Tell me.
Short for telemetry.
there was a little twist to the rules that if I didn't use the Capitals all the time, I would have been kind of pissed off and been taken aback a little bit. So, because the tournament is like a Capitals esports hosted event, you have to be the Washington Capitals.
So you're playing Caps versus Caps?
Yeah, the entire tournament, which
Oh.
didn't bother me because I use the Capitals on
Well,
my
it kind of balances it out, though, doesn't it?
in a way.
So you're not having people picking like
That's true, yeah.
Sonic Fox picking the cheese characters, right? I like that.
I mean, and then
I like
No,
there's,
but then you know you know what I mean? It's like playing Ryu versus Ryu. Like you know what your opponent. You don't have to memorize.
See, but then it's like, what if you play like someone who's a master at, like their favorite team to play is the cat? I don't know. Does that really matter in sports games as much?
I mean,
yeah,
there's-
it
yeah,
does.
there's-
But
yeah,
characters have
with-
stats and shit.
yeah.
with
That's true.
with hockey though, and like other sports games do this, like you can manipulate the starting lineup in your lines and strategies and all that stuff. So yeah, it might be a mirror matchup, but it's not to the point where it's a fighting game. Like my first line is Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, and Wilson, but I could easily see someone putting Ovechkin Nick Backstrom and TJ Oshie on their top line and putting those other players somewhere else. So, I mean, you can mix it up a little bit, but it is nice like seeing a player on the other team and knowing exactly what their capabilities are and all that. The thing I wish I would have did last night was played, because a new tuner set for like online play was put out. It's not like a patch. It's just like they like mix up and turn down or turn up like the probability of like stick infractions for penalties or certain angles or certain speed, like the not like speed of the actual players, but like there's the speed of the game. I was taking so many penalties today that I feel like I was not taking when I was practicing like last week. So I might want to. I got a lab to fucking get that half moon thing down, and then I gotta figure out what my poke checking capabilities are, because I was taking a lot of penalties. That cost me that first game that I lost.
That sounds like how I would play. Penalty.
Fight.
Yeah.
Can you fight in that game?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they ripped. It's weird. They ripped part of the Fight Night engine out and put it into the game.
That's dude.
Cool.
That's dude.
I mean, it's been the same fighting system for years, but when they put that new fighting system into the game, that they ripped it from Fight Night.
Fight Night was so cool,
You
man.
put the boots on your hands.
Just Brock each other.
Cut a bitch.
Yep.
Fucking Brock.
So cool.
Trying to remember, there was something else to it. There was the Capitals and something else was weird. Oh, that was the other thing. The overtime, they changed it. It's usually instead of it being typically when you play online versus 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, and then if no one scores, it's a shootout. This game or this tournament made you do continuous overtime, so you would keep playing until someone scored a goal, and you could go period after period after period. Because I'm pretty sure that's what happened on the first game I was waiting for, because the game went like 50 minutes long, and they usually only take about half an hour.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I didn't even think about how long the rounds would go, or the whole
I mean,
match.
it ended up working out because a lot of the games ended around the same time, or when you got in the loser bracket, someone was kind of already there waiting for you. It was only a couple times that I ran into some weird stuff, especially early on, because people would check in but wouldn't play like the first game or whatever.
Oh.
That bullshit. So like the first round was trying to get through some DQs and stuff like that, but yeah.
Not bad.
Is there voice chat? So when you play your opponent?
Oh, yeah. Can you talk shit to people?
You could have a headset on. I think my headset was accidentally on, so people may hear me like mumbling to myself. Like I didn't have it on, but it's like hanging up where you could probably hear me. So someone, if their volume was loud enough, probably heard me mumbling like, "What
Good.
the fuck? What
Fuck
the fuck?
them.
Grab
like
the
that.
fucking puck."
My favorite is hearing people breathe.
The mouth breathers.
Yeah.
They just
Actual mouth breathers?
yeah.
Yeah.
That happens. I feel like Madden. That happens a lot. I don't know why that
just
game in
forget-
particular.
They
but
just
for
forget
Madden.
it's on. It's like all the way up in their mouth.
Just morbidly obese dudes.
But yeah, a lot of cheese goals, man. A lot of cheese. I love it.
As it
I hate
should
it
be.
by a lot.
Uh-oh.
Cross crease goals, weird ass slot goals.
Slot goals?
Like if
The
you
best
come up
goals.
if you come up the ice and make like if you come up the ice and go at like the right angle and you time it perfectly as you're kind of cutting across like the middle of the ice, the goalie starts to go with you and you just shoot back to the way the opposite way he's sliding, and it's an easy goal every time.
If it
If you
works,
cut down
it
on
works.
space,
See, okay, I don't.
if you cut down on the space of it, you can prevent the shot
That's
from
what I'm
happening.
saying. You
but
can do something against it. See, I'm okay with that. That's like off the top of my head, Mortal Kombat 2. If you just do leg sweeps, you can just win the round because the other person
Right.
either doesn't jump out of the way or block low. So if they don't do it, if you find that hole, exploit the fuck out of it, and if they don't do anything about it and they call you cheap, it's like, dude, there's 50 different things you could have done, but you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
yeah, like a
I'm
lot
fine
of
with
cheese
that.
goals come when you give the player too much space. Now, there might be some bullshit to make that happen, but most of the time, if you're a good player defensively, you can cut down that space and limit those opportunities
Yeah.
because they'll happen. Like you can't stop everything, but it's about limiting those chances and hoping for some puck luck.
So when's the next match?
I won't be able to do next week's because of work, but the Saturday before Super Bowl Sunday, I am off again, I believe, and I will be able to play.
Time
Just
February.
remote play from work.
Oh yeah.
Is that in February? Super Bowl Sunday? When is it?
That
Yeah.
first weekend of
Oh,
February.
okay. Dope.
Ben?
I'm just gonna, cause I don't really want to talk about the games I played too much, but I'll just do like a quick lightning
Well, sweet.
match.
Yeah.
Doom, started playing again. 10 out of 10 game.
Told you.
Finally got the BFG.
Ooh, yeah.
Great.
All right, moving along then.
Great. Yep.
Just fucking.
Yep. Love it. I don't know anything about the story. I just met Samuel Hayden. Cool. I don't care about the story. I'm here to kill demons.
Oh, you met S. Hayden?
Yeah.
S. Hayden?
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
way.
I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. It's never confirmed in the game or even hinted at. I'm
gonna tweet all of the Doom developers right now and be like, "You motherfucks! Is this the real deal or what? This is it?"
What the
I
hell is
don't
that
know.
fucker's name? Marty? What is it?
Marty McFly?
Marty Stra...
It's the dude.
Yes.
It's the
yes.
dude who
yes.
fucked
Marty
the hardest
Marty Lawrence.
The artist.
during the. Oh, it was the guy who was like the coolest one in the documentary.
Yeah, it's Marty Stewart.
What the fuck?
Is that the guy here?
Look at that fucking mullet, dude. That dude is blazing,
That's it.
man.
What?
He doesn't give a fuck.
No.
He's got no time for you, dude.
Not to sidetrack too much, I did see a mullet at work, but he had like a good 80s mustache going on with it, like the chops too.
Yes.
Oh god, it looked like he was a forward out of hockey.
Good
It
for
was
him,
great.
man. Good for him.
And he was in a suit as well. That's what made it even better.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
Business neck down. Party neck up.
Why are you looking up investigation?
I typed in id.
Oh, that makes
Well,
sense.
here's
First you get all this
Bing,
shit
that's
about-
why.
No, Matt.
It's Ide.
Wait, as you're looking up hentai, Doom, great. Mario Odyssey, getting strong Mario 64 vibes from it, loving it. 10 out of 10 for me so far.
Oh yeah.
How far are you?
I'm still in the sand world because I'm just
Okay.
half of the time I'm just like running around,
All right.
laughing, having a great old time.
As you should.
Yeah. I decided PUBG is the best battle royale game.
Hugo Martin.
Hugo, is that the
Hugo
tall
Martin's the writer, but Marty,
That's who I was referring to. That's who I was referring to. I
I'm
don't
still
know.
working on it.
Yeah. You see what happens when I Googled it?
It's not that I. It's that I.
Yeah,
Why
I'm
use
on
Wikipedia?
Team Google.
Get out of there.
I like it when they steal my info, so I'm down for that.
Marty Stratton. God damn it! I knew it. Boom.
Is this the Wikipedia game that everything leads to Marty Stratton?
Everything leads to Marty Stratton. Has legit really? Dude's been there since Quake 2.
Damn, good for him.
Or no, I remember he was like a. Anyway, that's a whole other fucking thing. Yep.
Yeah, PUBG is my favorite battle royale game. It's the only battle royale game I'm ever gonna play.
You're back in there.
I'm back in, man.
All right.
I've been playing with my friends. Just a grand old time. Still runs like shit.
Yeah, sure. Try the winter map. That's the
Yeah,
newest one,
dude,
right?
I like it.
It's good.
You got the feet steps that stay.
Oh,
that's
that's
pretty
cool.
Trying to
That
chase
explains
someone
why
down?
it runs like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta remember all that.
Nah, the game just runs like shit in general.
I'm
like,
just trying to
even
give
the
an
first map.
excuse,
Yeah.
man.
Is there like if you get shot like because you can bleed, right?
No.
I don't
No?
think so. No.
Like there's
That would be
blood
cool.
splatter.
That
but
would
I
be
was
there's
saying
not
if there's like a blood
bleeding.
trail, you find your
That would have been really fucking dope.
yeah
That would be dope.
yeah.
I would like that. I got another chicken dinner, and it's just like, just easy,
Fucking
easy.
cocky ass.
Chicken.
To be fair,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
sorry.
mainly my squad, and I was just there for for the support. But I'll
You were
take
there
it.
for the jokes.
I'm here for the bride.
Someone's back is hurting in his squad, and he's been getting carried.
I guess.
Oh, so you're the me in that group.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's just a fuckboy. He's there for the jokes.
I mean, I'm still getting the kills. They have a new there's this website.
There's a
when
new
you,
vault system.
A what?
I said a new vault system.
I thought you said something
Vaulting
else.
is still spectacular. Anyway,
I'm not
there's this
gonna ask.
website when you type your username
Yeah.
and it shows you clips of times you were on a Twitch stream. Someone else was like on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. What are you
Nothing.
doing there?
I thought Matt said something else, and I wrote it down and showed it to him, and we're gonna leave it at that.
All right, no doubt. But yeah, this website, it's cool. You type your name, and you're on like, it's just interesting. Like when you're on other people's Twitch streams and they talk about you. The one in particular is like, oh, why is that guy killing his teammate?
Were you killing your teammate?
No, my teammate was killing me, but it was like because we were chasing someone, and they went to the front of the house. So it's Barb, my friend Barb.
Yep.
Me and him would split. Like I went to the left side, he went to the right side, and we were just in the heat of the moment. Went in, and then we peeked around the corner, and then he
Saw each other,
Yeah,
yep.
saw each other, and yeah, it was one of those.
It was just like instinct just to shoot.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty much because like we weren't sure if it was just one guy left or if it was like all three of them. So
Fucking
at that
Three
rate,
Stooges.
And at that, but at that point, I get that though. It's like the intensity is so high that you don't even like focus on character details. You just see another
as soon
person.
as
You're
you
like,
use-
"Ah!"
yeah,
I
that's
mean-
basically what it is.
Dude, that's Rainbow Six in a nutshell.
Yeah.
You're just peeking a corner, then your dumbass teammate runs by, pop. Nope,
I like
sorry.
that.
Yep.
But I mean,
I'm-
I
I'm-
like that whole
yeah.
situation though. You know what I mean? I like that. Mario Party, dope. The Switch, I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Join us.
I like it. I like the
Favorite
simplicity of it. Wario.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
day
that's-
Wario. I
that's what I
love the
thought.
simplicity
That's
of
what
it.
I
You
thought.
use the little Joy-Con. It's got like 2 buttons. Whatever.
It's got 6, and they're all crammed together and make it feel like 2.
I mean, you only use like what, jump and move.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So I'm
Have
fine
you
with it.
what? Are you doing the straight ass party mode like on the board game?
I'm just like OG party mode with the fiance. Just
Did you get to Kamek's Crazy Castle or whatever the fuck?
No,
that
not
is?
yet.
The pyramid, the gold level. That's the good one.
it's a good.
It's one
I
you
forgot
have
the
to.
one we played. I remember a lot of water. IGN review. Too much water.
People were too harsh on that.
Oh man.
I understood that
also,
review in context.
Well, where did they?
Fuck IGN, man. I don't care.
Where did they plagiarize it from, though?
What? Just keep on.
It's one guy. All right.
So I'm
The whole
glad-
website's doomed.
God damn it. No. There's. I think it's the first stage you board you unlock after you complete your first round or something like that.
I can't remember.
It's cool though. When you get a chance, play that one next. So you haven't
Okay.
tried the river thing yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's when you go down the river and then. I mean,
But
I
it's
have
co-op.
played that. I have played that
You're like-
at someone's house. Not my Mario Party in general.
Yeah.
I have played that though.
Good shit.
So
You have a favorite minigame?
The one where you hit the power button on your Switch.
That's not a minigame.
For me, it is.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like all the mini games I've played so far, they're dope. I like them.
Have you done the Meat Cube?
No, I haven't.
It's real good. I don't know if I
That sounds like a bad video.
No, what Meat Cube? It's good, dude.
Didn't we do something?
We did the Meat Cube.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think I know which one it is.
I know. Just
It's good.
I think it's because I think I meet spin.
I don't. Anyway,
Hell yeah, man! You spin that
God
Joy-Con.
that's not no.
This is a fucking
No.
wild podcast today, boys.
It's the fucking Meat Cube. I don't. It's not the name of it. Now I wish I knew the fucking name of it so I could get us
Meatwad.
out of this.
called
Meatwad. Damn. No blowns allowed. You grab the Joy-Con, and the Joy-Con acts as the handle of a frying pan. You got a cube of meat,
That one actually
and
is
you're
pretty good.
you're holding it over fire, and you have to flip
No,
it.
we didn't play that one
But
yet.
the vibration, like you can feel the sizzle, so you know when it's nice and raw or ripe or whatever. Yeah.
I know what you meant. It's okay.
Yeah. It's good.
It's a good. No, I like it a lot so
Yeah.
far. So I got the Nintendo Switch. It was the blue-red Joy-Con.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
I noticed when I opened it Christmas, the left Joy-Con made this weird click,
Uh huh.
and it would only be when I would tilt it towards the right. Not very fast, but just like a normal pace or
Mhm.
speed. So I was like, whatever, I just opened this up. First day, whatever. Might just be fresh. Gotta wait till,
A fresh
get some
click.
weird
You gotta break
tear
it
in
in.
it,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So the week passes and it's still doing it.
Hmm.
So I'm like, this can't be good. This can't be good. It's like, I can just buy another blue Joy-Con, left blue Joy-Con, left.
Mm-hmm.
Right? No.
No.
You
'Cause
can only
the
buy...
individual ones
Yeah.
are
Yeah, the
the
individual
opposite
ones
color
are
to complete
opposite.
the set.
Yeah. So I'm
Unless
like,
you buy, I think they sell pairs
They sell pairs, but I thought
of like 2 blues or 2
I thought
reds.
at launch they sold just a solo Joy-Con.
They did, but it was a blue right or a red left to
Yeah.
complete the color.
Mm.
So that what?
I'm
yeah.
with you. I'm
so
I'm
anyway, I'm bumming out. I'm like, dude, it's not even like a few weeks old and it's still doing it. So I I was dreading it for like the longest time. I'm like, I have to call customer support.
This can't be any
This
worse
is-
than
this is-
Sony.
This is a road I did not want to take. So finally one day I was like, fuck it. Just give him a call. What'll go wrong? Not even 2 minutes in the call, I'm already talking to a human being
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
at
Oh,
Nintendo.
that's good.
at Nintendo.
Yeah.
Nintendo. Oh, it's obviously I'd be like, yo, Shigeru, hit me up with tech support real quick.
No, I mean it's nothing but dads there. That's what we learned.
The,
Everyone's
la-
dad
the
works
lady
there.
I spoke to was very nice. Sounded
Yeah.
like she smoked Newports, but she sounded nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Like I said, there wasn't like a thick like language barrier, nothing. It was just normal conversation. I explained my issue. She was like, "Did you get a Q-tip and clean around the I don't even know what the fuck it's called. The thing beneath the not the joint, but
crevice?
I guess the
harem.
yeah.
Yeah,
Y'all know
got
what I'm
it.
talking about. The
Yeah.
little
Mhm.
open. So did that real quick, and I was like, nah, it's still doing it. She's like, unfortunately, you're going to have to send it into Nintendo support.
Yeah.
Within a few minutes, you're going to get a printing slip. All you got to do is throw it in a box, send it to us.
Nice.
I'm like, what's the catch here?
No, they're
Not
fucking
bad.
great.
Every time I call customer support, I'm punching myself in the face, screaming. I was like,
Yeah,
where's
Sony.
this going to fuck up?
Wait. Is there like a certain amount of days that you're able to do this, or is it
You had-
whenever?
You have 20-something days to print out the label. As soon as you print out the label, I think you have like...
But it doesn't matter how long you've had the Switch
No.
for.
Oh, well, it's I guess under the warranty, quotes the warranty date for them to fix it for free.
What's their warranty?
I don't know.
A year, probably.
Probably.
Usually
So I
it's a
guess
year.
after that, you can still send it
It's too
in,
late
but
for
you're
me.
going to have
Never
to
mind.
pay for any kind of repairs because it's
Okay.
outside of the warranty,
Hmm.
which makes sense. But
Yeah.
mine, obviously, still under warranty. It's only been a couple
2
weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm this whole time, like, I'm like sweating. Like, something's up.
No,
No, nothing's up at all.
no, they're great.
Nintendo just has dope support.
Yeah, they have really good support.
And I don't mean to kiss their ass, man, but I was like, I mean, I've had many times to call Comcast customer support.
Dude,
You know, set up a new account. And
Nintendo
that's,
used to have a hotline to give you tips and strategies on games. I mean, they would charge you.
Charge you a lot of money for it.
you
Yeah,
know, I'm talking to Faith. I'm like, that went well.
yeah.
And
No,
he was
I
like-
had the same thing with the Wii U. I bought an external drive, or I had an extra one laying around, so because the Wii U only had 32 gigs max storage inside, so I bought that, plugged it in. I had all my games kind of like on that living there, and in the middle of trying to quit an app one day, everything froze. When I went to go boot back up, the hard drive was fucked.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and I called support, and I was like, I think I know what's happening, but I just want you to help and confirm. And he went through, and I called him like literally, it was like 9:50 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
Whatever.
mine was like around 8:30ish.
I called, or maybe it was 8. It was like right before, like 10 minutes before they closed, and I called, and he like stayed on the phone with me for a while and walked me through, and was like, try this. What's the error code? Oh man, gosh. And I was like, yeah. I was like, all the save data is tied to that too, right? And he was like, yeah, it's really hard to lose save data. What game were you playing? He was like, really, it was good.
just good people, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Good people.
as an owner of Nintendo, I am so happy for this feedback.
So yeah, I mean, I'm constantly checking my email just to get like shipment updates. I mean, they're already sending it back. I sent it there early this week.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like Monday. Yeah, I did it No, I shipped it Tuesday because I had to leave Wednesday for work.
Is it being shipped to Redmond?
No, it's being shipped. It's already being shipped back to my house.
No, I mean like where you had to send it to.
Oh no, well, I went to just like Postman Express or something.
No. Where
Where did
was
you-
its
yeah.
destination?
New York.
Oh,
Okay.
Wonder if they have like a repair thing.
Because
at
I
the-
think
yeah.
you know what I think it's like they have like an external company that they're
I was like, they
Part
probably
of
have
the-
branches
Yeah.
in each part of
Yeah.
America.
because it was
Someone's
it was
dad
to,
works
yeah
at.
because when I looked
Yeah.
at the address it was like somewhere random place in like New York.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
wonder if I should do that with my gray left. Because my gray left has had that walk since day one.
I would do it.
Both mine are fucked.
I still, I
Well,
think
my grade left has a walk too. Now that I'm thinking about it. I know
all the launch left JoyCons had that.
Left.
Well, I talked
Left
to my
Joy-Cons are
friend
the new
Barb
red
and he
ring.
had issues with his Joy-Con too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just like a bunch of Joy-Cons. Apparently they just
Yeah, because I mean, I also have the gray one, but like when I remember when 1-2 Switch came out launch with it, and we were
Yeah.
playing that, there were a lot of issues with people with the left Joy-Con because something with the wireless, like something with that reception between them, it got fucked. Like if you had objects in between you
Yeah.
and the Switch, it got fucked.
My Switch is where it is because I needed the like switch the left side of the Switch to be pointing as close to the couch as possible. Because if I like moved, if my couch were like another foot behind, the left Joy-Con wouldn't register.
I did notice,
and it's not that far away.
When I played Mario Odyssey, like
Yeah.
I would have to reposition my Switch.
Yeah.
Because mine, it's like the way my desk is. It's like 3 times more thin than yours.
Yeah.
So I have to like unfortunately kind of like put it a little bit behind the TV.
Yeah.
But I'm like probably the same distance away.
Yeah.
And it's still, there would be moments when like Mario would just like, I'm running on like some thin ledge and he would like stop moving. I'm like, all right, well.
Now, I see, like, for me, I've got enough Joy-Con that who cares if the one's acting kind of wonky. But I know their support would be good. Xbox, my original controller that came with it, now has a walk to the...
Xbox One, right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was something.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It sticks to 2 different ways or something.
Mine
like that.
does or yours does?
Yours.
Oh, yeah,
The white one.
Right, because that happened when we recorded the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I didn't notice it until I was playing Street Fighter 4 the other week on it, and Jury's just jumping in the air over and over again. And I was like, what the fuck? And you just pull down and it's fine.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Like, I noticed when I was playing any match in Halo, I would start the match running forward. I was like, okay, something's weird here. Don't know what.
Just run and start, you know?
Oh, that's great. I'm glad that your support...
Yeah, and I'm still kind of just like, where's the fuck up here? Like, I'm waiting for it.
When you get
So-
it back, you'll see.
Yeah, when I
It's gonna be smashed with a hammer.
No, they're usually pretty good with that stuff. Because my one friend, other Joe, when he had when Weaver came out, I was a little after, but in that house, people smoked constantly,
Oh, that sucks.
and it got to a point where it affected the laser inside of the Wii, so it couldn't read any of his games anymore.
I never even thought about that.
So what they did for free, they sent him just a little like a disc shape cloth with a handle. You just go in and clean it out.
Oh, that's
And like it came within like maybe a day or 2. I think he went online to like submit the request for it or something. I can't remember if he called, but yeah, it was like they responded super quickly with that.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Didn't charge him anything.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think they're charging me anything. Because like I said, I just got the email like last night, and they're like, "Sorry, being shipped back to you. Here's your tracking number." I'm like, "All right,
really good.
yeah,
Because they got all that Switch money to cover everything.
Yeah.
yeah." So I'm just, we'll see.
Nice.
Maybe they should fix their voice chat next.
Ooh.
Speaking of voice chat, I've been talking a lot to a lot of people this week.
Webcam
on...
girls? No. Oh.
I do not work at Gearbox.
No!
No, I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2.
Yep.
Hey man, I respect that. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
It's a little.
There he goes, playing.
There you go. It feels a little weird to be the only one at the table who was playing Destiny 2 this week, but I don't know.
Don't worry, because I'll probably never play it. So.
He's lying.
Oh, I am?
Uh-oh.
I'm hoodieing it up. You can't hear me.
Oh, right, because Matt played a little bit. Like, Matt, he used to...
What's the problem
He
here?
used to play Destiny a bit, so, like...
I also reinstalled
Oh,
it.
wait,
Yeah.
what?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No.
get this any tighter.
Suck in your face.
Yeah, we all played Destiny this week.
Yeah.
What's wrong
sorry.
with that?
Fucking lot of
Hey,
Destiny too.
hey, pause.
A
Did you
lot
have a
of
good time? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, we had a fucking dope time.
What's the problem here?
Well...
Half and half.
All right.
So it's we talked last week. Bungie bought its independence. I don't know. Well, bought's not the right word. Bungie got Destiny.
They bungeed out?
They bungeed
No,
out.
because they know because you would spring back, right?
Oh yeah, we don't
Is
want
that how
that.
it works?
We
You
don't
don't
want
want
that.
that. You don't
I
want
think
that.
this is
They
what
kinda-
happened. I think they sprung back too.
Oh, all right.
Ah, there you
Alright,
go.
alright.
They sprung
Alright.
back to their.
They were
own-
they were under the weight of
In-
Activision.
Hold on. They're gonna springboard. They're gonna spring backboard back to Microsoft. So be careful.
Oh yeah, we don't want that. Anyway, Bungie got Destiny, and the news was enough. I was already like dipping my toes into it, but the news was enough for you guys to like fully fall back in, or not. Maybe fully's not. But you, Matt, are like
I'm fucking punching in.
you're there. But it's changed a bit. So I talked about this back in October-ish when I got back into it after Forsaken. But there's a reason now to kind of keep coming back, but not a reason in the same way of punching in. I don't think. I mean, you played that grind way back in the day, but that like this morning, right? For example, I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna go to the grocery store, and instead made coffee, came down, signed in. I was like, I'm going to do one round of, I jumped in and did one of the heroic adventures on Titan because there was a thing where I can get a piece of powerful gear to do that. So I did that and I got done and I was like, all right, that's all I'm doing. I'm done. And right as I was signing off, Joe signed on and sent me a party invite. And I was like, hey, I was about to sign off because I got to go to the grocery store before the podcast. And he was like, oh, all right. And I was like, but I'll do a Gambit match real quick if you want. So we did a Gambit match. We fucked up that Gambit match. I finally like Gambit, which Gambit, did you play it yet?
No. I feel like I'm not high enough yet.
Yeah, I guess it does require
There's a level
it
advantage
incorporates
thing.
that. But, well, yeah, probably. That's probably why I had a really bad time the first time I tried it. But I like it now. I guess because I'm like knocking on the door of 600 at this point.
This is good because one of my bounties this week is to play with clanmates, so we need to.
Yeah, we can for sure do that. The Gambit is a lot like Clan Blitz in Splatoon, if you are familiar.
I was gonna say, I think I might be the only one here.
Okay. So
I know what it is.
You are with 3 other teammates. You drop into a stage. You shoot at random NPCs, not NPCs, whatever.
Opponents?
Yeah, but they're not other players. They're it's the Hive or the Taken
bots.
or random bots. Everyone you kill drops a note. The higher difficulty the target, the more notes you get for that target. And there's a bank in the center of the arena you're in. You need to run to the bank and deposit your notes. So there's a risk reward. Do I kill a couple more things to get a couple more notes, or do I take them back and deposit it? Because obviously, if you're running back to put them in the bank, you're not killing things. There's that trade-off. Every time you deposit, though, you get there's increments, right? So if you get 5 notes, you have a small blocker, 10 is a medium, and 15 is a large. So when you go and you deposit those notes, you're not only depositing notes towards your goal, you're sending a tough enemy to your opponents. So on their end, their bank gets shut down and a big, small, or medium enemy is in its place. They have to kill that enemy before they can go to the bank.
That's kind of like the Puyo Puyo games when you just you get like a special attack and it just like throws like a horde of
on their side of the thing.
Side.
So,
or a really good Tetris multiplayer as well.
that sucks. Go on.
But yeah, it's exactly that, right? Like you are depositing notes. You need to get to 100 notes. So as you're doing it, if you do that in increments of 5, 10, or 15, you're also shutting down them from being able to deposit anything before they kill something.
So what's whatever team loses?
Well, then when you reach 100, the bank shuts down, and in its place, a what do they call it? Don't remember. It's a big ass enemy. Yeah, it's like big boss. Then you have to be the first team to beat your boss. That's the ultimate goal: is deposit 100 notes, summon the boss, kill the boss. There's also an invade option. So I don't know how to trigger it, honestly, but it happens all the time. The portal opens up, and you and your teammates can jump in to go to the other team's area and go fuck them up, or they can jump in and fuck you up. And there's, when and when not to do that. You either do it when you can, because you can see the meter building up of how many notes they've deposited and how many they're currently holding but have not yet deposited. So you kind of see like a big white chunk and you're like, ooh, they haven't deposited anything. If we can invade really quickly and kill a couple of them, they'll drop all those. Because as soon as you die, you drop the notes. And it's not like you drop them and somebody else can pick them up. Like they're gone. So
what's the respawn time when you die?
5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like standard Crucible.
Yeah. And then there's other reasons. So if they almost have I think it's Eternal, the boss all the way down, killing other guardians refills the boss's life meter.
That's cool.
So you can invade right before they take out their boss, kill a couple of them if you have a super built up or something, and their boss's health fills back up, and you can jump back into yours and try and chip away at yours. It's really, there's a lot to it, a lot of like different mechanics happening all at once.
That's
but
cool. I like
is
that,
it like a raid boss, or is it just like a yellow? I don't want to say a raid boss, but the ones with like the 3 chunks of health.
It is that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the 3 chunks. It's fun. I did not like that mode when I first played it, probably because I was way too low level to jump into it. But now that I'm a little bit higher and I've got some better gear and I kind of understand the game type a little bit more, it's really, really enjoyable. But
that's cool.
I spent most of the week playing through Iron Banner stuff, just because it's Iron Banner this week, so it's all PvP, all control, and it's been fun and aggravating, and then fun some more. In the end, I'm just having fun shooting shit, but it's
all
definitely that thing where Mark and I talked about it a little bit, like just I've got that thing where I'm like, I'm shooting you. Why are you killing me faster than I can kill you?
I
hate
rage
this.
quitted so hard in PvP that I didn't say goodbye to anybody. I just turned off my PS4 and went to bed.
I thought that your internet
Jeez.
went out.
No,
I was
like I'm not about that. Like I could not give a fuck. That's just not my tea.
I said, well, the thing is with Iron Banner, level advantages were up too. So
But it's also the only way we can all play together, and that's what sucks.
no, you can play regular Crucible and Crucible.
No, but PvE stuff,
It's 3
Oh,
minutes.
you
it's
can't do like a squad of 6 or something.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Let's-
Sucks.
Yeah, so it's
Well, the
like
raid.
We could do the raid.
Fuck that,
Come on.
dude. I do not want to do Leviathan. I'll give the other ones a try. But I am not doing
The
Leviathan.
other ones are way harder, from what I understand. Like more complicating and confusing and fucked up.
no, but like Destiny seems to be more heavy with the PvP side of things than
one thing
The
at a time.
PvP
Let's do a
stuff
Nightfall.
is so intense, and they're so
Right.
yeah.
which is kind of like with any Halo game, it's like you play the story or whatever, and it's all
Yeah.
about like any shooter. It's just
Yeah.
the online is where it's at. It's just with
Call
other
of Duty
people.
didn't even have a single.
Yeah, right.
Call of Duty
it
Black
didn't.
Ops. I.
It didn't have a single player.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I haven't played that since it came out.
But I've since
But outside
then,
of that, I enjoyed it.
yeah, since then I've done a lot of PvE stuff, and I felt really good about that too. Like I just running around and like I've got all the weekly things to get powerful gear because when I started a week ago I was at like late level 544, and then I'm at 594 now I think, which isn't bad. And the cap is 650, and it's a slow grind because you're just like do a thing and then you get an occasional drop, but
They level up pretty fast. I was like
Yeah.
29 when I reinstalled it, and
So
now
I
I'm
hit that
like
soft.
40 something.
no, you're 50 now.
Am I 50?
Yeah, you hit 50 when we were like in one of those last few games.
Okay.
What's
But-
the max?
The level is 50, but then after that it's the light level.
You have a
Okay.
character level and then you have a light level, and your light level is determined by how powerful your gear is.
I think my light level is almost 500.
Yeah, you were right there.
That jump from wherever you're at to 500 is quick as anything. Because I
Yeah.
think I hit like a 500 level-ish character that first day I played it, and then ever since then, all week I've gotten. I think I could be like a 550 now,
Yeah,
depending on what I have.
it's really fun though. I'm having a lot of fun, and the three of us jumped into Forsaken. You guys get to see the first bits of that, or I don't know if you guys played any of that without me.
I did not play anymore, but
I can't really do it because I'm just waiting on everyone else to be done with Iron Banner.
Oh well, let's jump in. I don't give a fuck about Iron Banner.
as soon as I did the last of the bounties, there's nothing else to keep playing it for.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know like Iron Banner we were all doing because we could all play together, and it was like I thought there was something more to it, but it's just to get that gear, and I don't even like the way the gear looks. It's not that cool.
Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more.
Yeah, it's fun, but
When does 2014 this game come out?
the first one, yeah,
Destiny 2.
2 was 17.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Forsaken was like the big year one update.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I went back. We did Trials of Osiris together, me and you, back when I was playing it. I went back. I played Warmind.
Yeah.
That's right.
How you like Warmind? I really
That was
like
fine.
Mars. I like that look.
Yeah,
I thought it looked really good.
yeah. I liked the design of Xol XOL, that big fucking hive boss, like the giant worm.
Oh yeah.
I liked the
forgot about
design
that.
of him, but then the boss fight was underwhelming.
Yeah, boss fight wasn't that good. And now that it popped up as one of the like random strikes or something I
Yeah.
did, and when I did it, I like went in and I've got my fucking Kamehameha, and I just used my super on him, and he was.
This is me.
Alright,
This is me. Yeah. Well, let's stay on Warmind. I like the story. Zavala sucks dick. That's my new thing now. Every time I play and I have to interact with Zavala, I text you a different version of saying Zavala sucks dick.
Yeah. Because I was like, oh, what? Oh, got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent him a text message really big, like like the iMessage effects. It's like breaking news, and it came up real big, and then I hid the news, and then he scrolled it and said Zavala sucks dick. I'll
pretty
keep
good.
doing more stuff like that.
It's true.
You have a laser light coming to you soon.
Fantastic.
How did you like this game and not Borderlands?
This shooting feels
This
better.
sounds
in this
a lot
game.
like
The shooting
Borderlands,
feels
though.
better in this game than Borderlands.
Am I wrong?
From what I played of Borderlands.
I agree with you, Ben. I've had a like even story wise, I've had a better time in Borderlands. I think. And
I'm not saying it's a better game, but I'm just like, how did you?
I,
What, other than Claptrap and all of, like the
I'm dancing.
I never got to finish Borderlands 1, and by the time 2 came out, I was really not a fan of Gearbox. Current news aside, like this was just back then, I don't know.
Are we gonna talk about that in news?
I didn't bother to because it's just I want to wait and see what happens with that. And
I need to get the deets though.
I've heard
I'm only on the.
It's not even like complete.
it's
Top
not
of
all.
this hearsay, and
I've
Jason
just-
Schreier's still trying to figure it out himself.
Does it involve
Yeah.
Randall?
Yeah. I would say go listen to Kotaku's Split Screen if you kind of want to
Yeah,
hear.
then I gotta go on the Kotaku.
No.
What's wrong with
I'm talking about the
Kotaku?
podcast. The podcast. Just listen to the podcast.
I have a salty experience with Kotaku.
And
Why? That's where the newsman.
I think that for our listeners, I would like to save them because I know that on every podcast I listened to this week, I had to hear about
That.
I'm just not even. You're welcome, listener. Not talking about it. It's not complete yet. When we get like a, hey,
Was there a wild orgy at Gearbox? That would be fucking dude.
well maybe we shouldn't tell Ben what happened. Just let your mind.
I just know there's some kind of like sexual scandal thing going on,
We'll talk about it.
and then I was like, "Oh, I'm letting this brew. Just gonna let it brew."
No, but I don't know. Borderlands. I didn't finish it. Like it definitely had the promise there. Something about Destiny clicked with me in a different way, though. Not that Borderlands didn't click, the first one. Because honestly, when
I like the
played
shooting better.
Okay,
I do, yeah. I like
think
I
that.
can
that's my
respect that. I
answer.
can respect that.
And I do like the kind of permanence that's happening. I mean, we're in a different time, right? When Borderlands came out, DLC was a thing, but it wasn't a thing the way that it is now. And now this kind of like continuing story that keeps happening and whatever. I like that kind of persistence. And I like the fact that I left it for almost a year and then came back. People were still
Right on.
playing it
Alright.
and can be like, hey, come here. We'll take you through this.
But what's interesting is, like, you know, if they ever do make a next Borderlands, like, Borderlands is a finite game. There's no, like, continuous end game content or whatever. Like, that
Right.
could be the next step, is to make not a, you know,
An MMO.
yeah, not an MMO,
well,
but
Destiny's kind of
it
like
is-
an MMO, isn't it?
yeah, like
Yeah.
MMO light. That's
Yeah,
what I like to
okay.
call it.
I can see that.
But yeah, I think that's the next logical step for Borderlands. Is just, the shooting was okay. I felt overwhelmed with all the guns. They never had like a power level to them. Like in Destiny,
What?
in Destiny, there are a lot of guns, but I can just look at the number and be like, oh, I like that number better.
You
And
can
it's
do that in
switch.
Borderlands and compare stats.
I always thought it was overwhelming. I thought I got a lot at one time.
It might have been that just now you're at a better mental capacity to
Maybe.
handle.
That
I mean,
could
yeah,
be it.
'cause I mean that was Borderlands
mean-
1 was a long time ago.
When did I play Borderlands 2? It was
Oh,
a free
2?
game.
2 was
Wasn't
20,
it free
Probably.
at one point?
I
on
think it
Plus?
was at one point.
Yeah, I think that month it came out, I tried playing it. And also, I was playing it by myself too. Destiny, I do have a couple people to play it with. I think that was one of my faults.
Yeah,
In
I
Destiny
don't think
1,
I've
I
played
didn't play it
Borderlands by
enough.
myself.
Yeah, that was the only way I played the
I
first
never
one.
played any of them.
I mean, I
One or
would
two.
like I would sometimes if I
myself.
was doing another character and I just wanted to catch him up real quick.
Sure.
But other than that, no, I never really did the full thing by myself.
I don't know.
I wouldn't mind trying to go back to Borderlands
I mean,
at this
it's all-
point.
it's
I'm
all
not like
preference.
him where I rule it out right away, but
Well,
I-
Claptrap does suck. So I'll
you
give him that.
can, you
You
can
might
play
as well,
as
you might as
him.
well scream Bazinga while you're at it.
Can't you play as him in the third one, the prequel?
Yeah. Pre-sequel.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, Destiny's good.
One
to
little
be back.
quip about the bounties. Why can't the strike bounties carry over to the heroic strike?
Yeah, there's a couple things about that.
That's
system.
heroic.
That's
That-
the only thing. I was like, all right, I can do the daily heroic. I can knock out all these things for Zavala and all in one.
It's that, but
and
it's
then
also
it didn't
the
start
way you
tallying.
acquire bounties sucks too. Like that physical, like
Yeah,
I
if you go to
have
the Traveler.
to run. Yeah, you're gonna go to the Traveler, which takes 9 years.
Oh my god, I forgot
30
about
minutes-
the loading with that.
30
game.
minutes round trip.
It's the loading anywhere,
That is the worst part of playing.
and those places don't even feel that big,
No,
especially the Traveler.
but the worst thing is when we're all playing together and you hear someone go, Can we go to the Traveler? And you're like, oh,
No,
fuck. All
I
right.
say no.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna go buy some cigarettes.
I think I started making artifact jokes.
I
I can play a round of artifact.
Yikes.
Those are like half-an-hour games. Fuck.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's still like a. I mean, despite all my naysaying,
Well, I know the PvP, but in terms of Forsaken, like we jumped in, we did a little bit of that story content. We took down a boss or two. How do you feel about that? And I'm curious, you too, Matt. But
What? Oh, Forsaken?
yeah,
Yeah, it's fun.
I mean, like, I'm not like. I'm
Better
not.
than Osiris in the base game, I think. But
To me, it's still just like just go here, shoot stuff, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't need to be more than that.
yeah.
But I'm not emotionally invested in anything.
no.
No, and I'm not either.
I
meant
think I
more.
laughed when Cade finally died.
Yeah. No, I meant more.
I mean, those cutscenes are really cool.
Yeah, I meant
it's
more
nice to
like
see them.
the presentation.
Seeing
the...
him fight made me respect Cade a little more.
Mhm.
But outside of that, he's claptrap.
Ooh, shit.
He is. He just is. Like, he's that equivalent. to
Yeah,
me.
if you go back to that first Destiny 2 trailer where he's like half serious but then half joking,
It's like I didn't know the tone of this game. It's like, what is it trying to be?
I remember
Yeah.
that trailer because I was
Yeah.
like, "What the fuck is this?" Oh, I get it. You
I
lost
liked
all
it.
your gear.
Right, I liked it, but then I was like, oh, he's that character. Okay, he's the comic relief.
It's all right. Don't have to
Yeah.
worry about him now. We just have Zavala.
No, but his fighting was cool.
Well-
Destiny's actually the one game like I don't mind if I am playing by myself. I don't feel deterred to not play. Like I can just go around and just do whatever random same quests that keep respawning and on a timer and
Yeah.
just going and just whatever, just indulge in just shooting stuff. But story stuff I haven't really done. Like I went to a couple planets and like finally just initiated
Stuff.
that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
and like finally got the newer specials or whatever.
Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, the third subclass
yeah.
thing.
So like I'm finally like starting that.
Yeah.
But I haven't advanced with that yet since I guess Iron Banner started or whatever.
Oh okay.
Yeah, you can only get the other like that thing again for in like raids and stuff, right?
One drop from me in the middle of.
Yeah, some of it happened during Crucibles. I was able to
Yeah, I
upgrade
think
Oh,
stuff.
so.
really?
Yeah.
It was somewhere in
It
there.
ju- it
I
just
got
matter- it's
mine.
just
Oh, like
leveling up.
upgrading the actual thing, but to unlock it, I think you need a special
the,
thing.
the
and that
thing
comes.
dropped for me during something I did. I don't remember what it
Oh,
was,
All right.
but it was. I wasn't raiding. It was a random thing we were doing, like an event, public event maybe, or
Someone switched to heroic.
it might have been it. I can't remember. now.
Dude, I hate people that don't switch to heroic. The game's been out for so long, you should know how to make every public event a heroic public event. Stop fucking killing the thing that you need to kill.
I
or
don't
can't kill.
remember all of them. Yes, Mark.
I don't do heroic anything.
I don't remember how to do all of them, but it is frustrating when I know how to do it and I'm like actively working toward it, and then someone else is just like,
I probably know how to do 90% of them.
no, I agree. Yeah, me too at this point. Because I started to ask. Like after a while,
I couldn't tell you.
that's fine. You barely played.
But
you know what I
because
mean?
I just want to go shoot shit, and I'm like they're like no, don't kill. I'm like, oh my fucking fine, let's wait.
But
'Cause
Mark,
that's
the
fun.
loot's better.
I don't. Is it though? Because
The
you get
good
rid of
loot-
it within 10 minutes because
the
you get
good-
better
good
loot.
loot.
The
The
loot
good-
never
good
ends.
Yeah, well, they fucked up the whole
true.
they fucked up the whole vesting guns into other gun system now with Forsaken. I don't know why they did that. But before it meant something.
well, the thing that I like now is
Yeah.
I've got quests for weapons, so it's not so much like let me do this thing so I get a random piece of gear. It's like, oh, now I'm working toward this specific thing, and there's all these weird sub quests to do that, which that's been my new jam.
Yeah, I do like that whole just a list of pursuits.
Yep.
I do
It's
like
good.
that.
Like,
Yeah, I don't.
It just
I
makes
guess
you feel like
I guess
you got
maybe that's my issue. Like I just don't have like a thing that I.
Dude, just
no, because
you
there's
know what I mean?
because there's so much. There's like all these random little areas you could go in.
I'm
and,
just
like,
a campaign guy, honestly. Like
Yeah.
that's that, and then like once that's over, it's like I'll
yeah, I was gonna
probably
say
just.
you're-
I mean, maybe at the point I'll probably be more interested in or inclined to do like the Crucible stuff, but because right
Crucible
now,
is one thing, but
because right now, like I don't have anything worthy of bringing into the battlefield. Like my weapons suck.
You should
The
do
light level's
those-
bad. It's just like everything's just a mess. Like it's too soon for me, and like, it's like we're only as strong as you're only as strong as your weakest link, and I don't feel that strong.
What you should do, and it helped me out a little bit to get to 500. I don't know how much it's going to help past that, but I don't know if it came in Forsaken, but there were quest lines that I never
Mhm.
either went back to or that are new and they're like their own each little planet. And they might have you bounce to like another planet for 1 or 2 missions, then come back. But one of those people like you get a currency for on that planet, there's a quest involving them and something going on that planet. And I did 1 or 2 of them, and I actually got decent gear out of it. I wasn't just dropping like 300 gear.
Right.
So I mean, and there is a little bit of a. Must accidentally hit my watch. Whoops, sorry about that.
She can hear us.
I lost my whole train of thought. Oh yeah, there's little stories like within each one of them.
You're talking about the blue bannered quest with the crowns on them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are good. Those are like easy ways to like. Here's a thing I can do. Like
There's always
a clear beginning and end to a something.
Yeah.
And there's a couple steps along the way, and there's a little bit of story. It's nothing like Cade dying, but there's something to follow.
Right.
And a little bit more lore. I
think once I get better gear, I think I'll probably feel a little better about it.
Yeah, Iron Banner sucked because I mean it was frustrating for me because I was so light. I was so underneath the light level advantage, and I know you were under me.
Yeah.
And I was struggling. Regular Crucible would be better though.
But like just even like the guns I had, because I kept getting rid of everything because I was told none of it matters. So I was
Fuck
like,
that.
so
Just
I was
do what you want.
So
you should hang on to like if there's a scout rifle you should hang on to.
I mean,
it,
I was only keeping what would increase my light level.
Oh, fuck that. I use, especially in Crucible, even with Iron Banner, I used a helmet that didn't put me to the highest light level because I liked the perk on it. Yeah, fuck that. Like, don't get rid of everything. Keep something you like. I would just keep the higher of the power levels.
Too late for that.
I know, but I think the other thing too that sucks is like when you do play with people who this is what they live, they tend to be like, hey, do this, and they just tell you do this, and we'll carry you this, and that part kind of like removes.
Yeah,
you
that's
from
I don't want to do that. I don't want someone to like. I don't want to join someone's Nightfall
just
and
to
have
stand
them
in a corner.
to. Yeah. That's what I won't do again. Like, I was willing to do that Destiny 1. I'm not doing that this time around.
I was smiling because there was a shitty Nintendo 64 and PC game called Forsaken.
I remember that.
I was like, why does it sound familiar? Then I looked it up. I was like, dude, that game sucked. On N64 at least.
Wait, what would the cover of that look like?
It had, she looked like the girl from Titanic.
Kate
right?
Winslet?
Yeah, it looks like Kate Winslet.
I'm listening. Oh,
small
that
studio,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Because, what was it, Night Dive Studios that takes all the old PC games and remasters them?
Yep,
they did a remaster of that too.
I'm going to close out Destiny on a text message I received from Dom, who we've been playing with a lot. Said, do me a favor. Tell Matt, I think the guy he sent a message to on PSN last night posted a rant about, quote, being too good and receiving hate mails.
I ever did this drunk. It's all coming back to me. I totally forgot I did that. Hold on, let me check my messages.
Look at Ben's face.
Wait, you threw shade at somebody?
Oh, I did.
Of course he did.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh, he never responded to me. That's right. Yeah.
No, I think he's like a streamer or something, and he posted a rant somewhere. I think that's what he's saying.
Oh my god.
Good. Yeah, it was someone. We were playing Iron Banner because he had a few bounties to. I had nothing to really play for. He did all the dailies and stuff, so I was just hopping on with him. We ran into a 6-stack, so we got absolutely dominate. I was like, Dom, which name should I pick, or what name?
Yeah.
I gave him 2 options, and Steamroller was the one he picked. So I messaged him. I totally forgot I did this. I just had it. Where did it go? I messaged him. I was like, how's school treating you? I'm sorry you're getting bullied.
That's mild for you. That's pretty good.
Wait, did you say you sent hate mail?
I guess.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, we did get our asses kicked. It was a 6-stack in Iron Banner, and they were all like 650.
Yeah.
Oh, so this was after, I guess, he bested you?
Yeah, we got our asses kicked. Okay. I was like, these guys don't do anything. What grade do you think they're in?
So you think like he took all the rage out in the game, and that's why?
Yeah, and I was like, I gave him 2 names. I can't remember the other one. He picked Steamroller. I was like, I got this, and I messaged him.
Apparently, that guy posted a rant somewhere. Don't know where. I guess you can dig it up.
I'll inquire off air.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
Man. Yeah,
good game.
fun.
Bring controversy to the podcast.
A little bit, yeah. We're gonna take a quick break. Not a lot of news this week, but a little bit to talk about when we get back. Be right back. Welcome back for the news. Hey, if I told you you might be playing Super Nintendo games on the Nintendo Switch this year, would you say, well, I'd hope so, because when they originally talked about Nintendo Switch Online, that's what they said we'd get.
Well, I hope so, because when they originally talked about Nintendo's, come on, it was the joke, guys. I was supposed to repeat what he said.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Ben. Data miners got in to the online storage, or rather just online backend. And I mean, this is all these files are in Nintendo Switch Online. Ready?
Okay.
These are the games.
There's one title that I want on there. That's why I'm just going to go ahead and read it as you're saying it. But you can just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep on keeping on.
These are the games you are purportedly going to be able to play using Nintendo Switch Online, at least what's in the system already. Super Mario Kart, Super Soccer, The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Demon's Crest, Yoshi's Island, Stunt Race FX, Kirby's Dream Course, Poppin' Twinbee, Star Fox, Contra 3, Kirby Superstar, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Kirby's Dream Land 3, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Pilot Wings, F-Zero, Star Fox 2, Super Punch-Out, The Legend of the Mystical Ninja, Super Mario All-Stars, Breath of Fire 2.
Huh.
What are you looking for?
I was hoping for Mario RPG.
Not listed here,
Yeah.
but
No Earthbound either.
Well, no
True.
Earthbound, but I noticed a lot of those titles are from the classic Super Nintendo.
They
So a lot
are,
of
but
them
they're
are.
missing,
Yeah.
like Earthbound,
Yeah.
Mario RPGs. That's what I was kind of listening for
Yeah.
to see if they hit all the checkboxes there.
So I would love
Weird.
to have Mario RPG on my Switch.
and from what I heard, sorry,
That guy's having
from the
an
web,
orgasm.
this guy's like deep throating a fucking what is a
It's like
blender?
blender pitcher, yeah.
Of what?
Swamp
Garbage?
water?
Yeah, it's fucking
Some kind of kale
something
juice.
down from the lagoon.
Dude, is that the actual trash of the internet? Like when you go to those,
Yeah,
just
that-
any random website,
it's-
you go to the bottom and it's just those weird.
Those 8 shitty Towson, Maryland drivers are stunned by this new hot cake.
Or wherever you live.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Insert town here.
Kate Moss's career died after she did this.
The 5 Hollywood stars that won't get cast anymore because they used to shop at Walmart. Like, oh wow.
Let me click that.
Eliza Dushku can't get a role. Interesting.
Dang, dude.
What did happen to Shannon
Dude.
Elizabeth?
Seriously, what happened to them? I want to know.
Fucking stay tuned. Anyway, yeah. So from stuff I've heard and kind of collected over the last week, the not only does this have a striking similarity to a lot of the games on the
Nintendo Classic, Super Nintendo Classic.
but the emulators
Yeah.
use similar code. So those little plug and play boxes did a little bit more than just become a plug and play box. They actually acted as the basis for emulation on Nintendo Switch Online.
These are going to have some probably online co-op stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I
Contra
didn't
being
think about that.
2-player online.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
F-Zero.
Super Mario Kart.
So
Yeah, Mario Kart.
I got to talk about something
Whoa.
because I came to realize I got a long drive now, so I get a lot of time to think and cry and
Just
be
bring your
upset
Switch,
and stuff.
put it on cruise control, and just.
Well, I had a realization this week. We're never going to get Virtual Console. I mean, I had that realization when they told us we're not going to get Virtual
You're just
Console.
now accepting it.
Now you just Mother 3 is
accept
the
it.
next one.
No, Mother 3 is still coming tomorrow, along with the Nintendo Direct.
Next direct.
As he
next
wears
week, next
his
week
Lucas
they're gonna
shirt.
announce it,
But I'm okay with it. I thought about it. Virtual Console started 2006 with the launch of the Wii. Well, not the launch of, but a month after, day after Christmas, you got Super Mario Brothers. For 13 years, let's call it 12, because, technically 12. They've had all this data, because all those consoles have been connected to the internet. So they've seen exactly which titles were bought, downloaded, and how long they were played for. And I can tell you, I don't know if any of you would argue against it, most of those games I downloaded, with a few exceptions, I would jump in, I'd play it, and be like, all right, well, there's my $5. And I'd leave. So I'm sure that went into, why are we putting in all this work to sell all of these fucking games for $5 a piece, $8 a piece? Even the Wii U, which had a robust, maybe the library wasn't as strong, but it was very wide. They had a much wider net of consoles they were emulating on Wii U. At least native Nintendo. I think the Wii had some Sega stuff that was kind of cool that didn't come out any other way. Arcade stuff was on there, where Wii U had DS and GBA. And I struggled with that for a long while, because it's like, oh man, why isn't the Switch just putting every game out forever? And it's like, well, because I didn't fucking play them. And even these things, the NES Classic, like Zelda 2 came out this week, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I didn't even fucking boot it up. I'm going to play it.
See, I was the opposite, though. I actually put in hours on the Virtual Console games.
Because you're smart. When you spend money, you get your money's worth, because you are a responsible human being. Yeah.
You know how many fucking Bud Lights I buy, dude?
Again.
Money's worth. So,
dilly.
So to be fair, though, I bought the games I did buy were like RPGs.
Yeah, and the games that you bought probably were the ones that you were like, I'm going to play this.
See, but I would never buy like Super Mario. I would never buy that.
See, I buy it every fucking time it comes out because I'm stupid.
I bought a lot of my Virtual Console was on my 3DS. And I liked just having it right there and ready so where I was, and have to be connected to the internet to play it, it's just right there preloaded, and I could just pick up where I left off.
Do you have to be online to play the other ones?
On Nintendo Switch Online? Why? I assume you would be.
Yeah, because
it's in the name.
No, but you pay for the service, so then you get that NES thing. Because that's just a game you download.
I doubt they're gonna.
So that's not streamed?
I think you can play it offline.
Yeah, I don't think it's streamed. Yeah.
You just can't have access without the online subscription.
And with most of any of the digital purchases, because that does count as a digital purchase, even though it's free with your paid subscription. Any of those, they do need like a check-in once every 24 hours or something, or it might be longer than that. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, Virtual Console was definitely a cheaper alternative. If you just wanted one game, $5, there you go. You didn't need to pay 20. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this new plan that they have.
I'm just coming to terms with the fact that, like, you know what? I didn't play a lot of those. Like, I would buy whatever. I've got so many unfinished or
there's a bunch of Switch games I bought that I don't touch anymore.
True.
And I paid like way more than what it's worth.
Right.
Like,
but I mean, like,
more than 20.
What the thing they have now? It's just
it's not much
Virtual Console, except that it's just a lot more like the titles. Like, they're not going to have TurboGrafx games and.
But
Genesis
at the same time,
right
like, not TurboGrafx specifically, but other companies are.
Like, are they starting to?
Nintendo's not taking that stuff, but like, Hamster's been doing a lot of the Neo Geo stuff and putting it out. Sega's been putting out its Sega Ages collections. Like, there's a lot of those games just native on Switch as a downloadable.
I did notice that because when I was just looking
not
for more dumb games to buy, like they had like Phantasy Star 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fully support on. I was like,
and it's fucking M2 doing the emulation.
Yeah, that's wild.
I've almost bought it a bunch of times just because it's them.
I was about to buy Phantasy Star 2 again. It's probably the 4th time I bought it.
Let's go throw this out there. It sounds like Joe is not on stage 5, but he's on stage 3 of the stages of grief. He's not accepting it. He's just bargaining now. I'm just going to throw that out there.
How many stages are there?
5. Next is depression.
Man, I'm stuck in that one for
1 was denial. 2 was anger. Now you're bargaining, saying, "Yeah, sure, yeah," and then you're going to be depressed when E3 comes.
Can you
announce Mother 3 again?
Is it possible?
No, I feel like I'm accepting it now.
No, you're not.
Is it possible to flip between 2 and 4 like a lot?
Because I think the bargaining ship.
I'm not a psychologist, but
I think the bargaining ship was me last year going like, okay, well, if they put this out, like they'll probably still end up putting it like that was
denial.
No, denial was me still thinking there was going to be something other than what they said they were going to do. I think I'm through this one. Mother 3, we're still back on stage 1.
Denial.
Never fucking leaving. I'm there, baby.
No, it's cool to see it evolve this way, but at the same time, it's always that like Nintendo way of doing things, where it's like they kind of do what you want, but at the price of doing something you didn't want them to do.
Yeah.
So you're always like conflicted with everything. It's like, hey, we can play these Nintendo games, but
sometimes we don't know what we want.
I don't think they do.
I already
either.
know what I want though. I
Mother
want
3?
Mother 3.
Yep.
Mario RPG.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
That's true. Metroid Prime Trilogy. Hey, we're like a week out from me jumping back into that. I got a reminder on my phone because I was
From what?
smart.
Oh, about the direct? It'll be here next week.
I
Dude, it
put-
has to be here next week.
I put a reminder on my phone that on the 29th.
Why does it have to be here?
Do you think they're going to go all the way up to February without doing anything?
We keep saying this thing like they have to. They have to. Why?
Because they projected they would sell 20 million Switches.
Yeah. What if they're at like 22 right now?
They're not.
You don't know that,
Dude,
Show
I
me
do
the
know
numbers.
that. They've reported how much they've sold.
Oh my
They haven't-
The Switch is perfect for Mother 3 because
Guess what? You're not getting, Ben.
I'm in. No. Let him
it-
talk.
The
Let him
original
rant.
version was on Game Boy Advance,
Yes.
portable,
Yes.
Switch, portable.
Yes. Right. It should never have
Step
been on Wii
3:
U.
bargaining.
They waited this whole. They
Yep.
waited. I know what Shigeru did. He waited this whole time.
Mhm.
This whole fucking time. I knew
This is
exactly
fucked,
what he
Mark.
did. He knew.
This is all
He
fucked.
knew right off the box, dude.
Mm-hmm.
God.
It's coming. This is the
It's-
year. 2019.
This
13
is-
years since its release, you know? It'll be here.
I wish I could say I've known you longer than like 4 years, but I feel like every year for 4 years, you've said it. This is the year, and nothing.
Look, man. I want you to point out what
You're
shirt
not
I'm
getting
wearing
that
right
either.
now, right?
He's wearing a Half-Life shirt.
Nah, all those dudes went back to Valve. Half-Life 3 coming
Yeah.
this year.
Oh yeah. The
This year.
Of course, yeah, tomorrow. When you wake
The
up
Steam
tomorrow
Direct.
and there's look, somewhere
on the Switch.
in some time, tomorrow it is happening.
Look, I believe via Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, there's some alternate reality that has a Half-Life 3. But in our reality,
I don't
that is
know.
not happening.
From the whole birthday card glitch my brother got, I think timelines merged. Weird, something
exactly.
happened.
This
True.
is it. This is it.
It's true.
Agent Smith is around the corner.
Telling you, man. I'm stoked.
Y'all dumb as shit. Not you, Mark. You two.
Nah, we get
Nope.
it. Fucking Metallica.
Nope. Just fuck.
Yo, I saw a dude with he had fucking on one side of his bumper, he had a Metallica sticker, and on the other side, it was a Linkin
He's
Park
making a
sticker.
cigarette face.
Oh, Linkin Park fucking sucks.
He was
dude.
old as fuck, and on
Good
one
for
side
him, though.
Metallica, the other
Godspeed.
side Linkin Park.
Godspeed.
I like linking up the Meteora.
Yeah, yep. That sounds right.
Say what you will.
It was just a weird juxtaposition. Linkin
And
Park.
no,
Well,
that is-
that's
yeah.
weird.
If
That's
I had to choose
weird.
out of those two,
He's probably.
I think I'd feel more Metallica, no, for sure. But there's moments where I want to be 12 again.
And then there's those moments where you hear the theme song to Transformers, and you're like, oh,
No, no.
Yikes.
Let's not go that far.
John Cena is in the new one. Can't see him, though.
You know what you can see?
Him in the Royal Rumble?
No, but you can see a lot of your friends that might not be playing on the same platform as you in Rocket League. As Psyonix announces, full cross-platform play now live in Rocket League with special thanks to all of our friends and colleagues at PlayStation.
Does it really say that?
Yes.
Is that like a?
That had to be the most passive, backhanded
Right?
compliment.
Rocket League has entered the PlayStation Crossplay Beta program. Players on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Steam can now randomly matchmake with or against each other in all online match types.
When did this game come out?
4 years ago.
Oh, all right.
3.5.
Finally got there, guys.
Well, they've been able to do it on everything but PlayStation. But now...
if this goes crossplay, anything can happen this year.
oh,
That's
like
all I'm
Mother
saying.
3?
Yeah. Just
So I figured it out. I think I fucked up. It wasn't clear to me when we
Fortnite
made
did it
our...
last year. What are we talking about?
That's not a game.
Come on.
Um,
Not initially.
I figured it out, though, this week. It wasn't clear to me when we made our predictions, but I figured it out after reading this news. Rocket League is going to come to iOS devices this year.
I could see that.
Late in the year, like September. Like,
Tilt controls and all.
whatever. We'll figure that out. I'm not there to do
I'll
that.
buy it again. Fuck it.
But I bet
Figure
you.
it out.
I bet you. They can make it happen. Phones are powerful fuck right now.
Yeah.
You could probably almost get Rocket League to run on last gen consoles. And a
Oh,
lot of the
100%.
You
Yeah.
got to
And I
run on
think-
the Switch.
yeah, I know, and I think the 10s,
Which is a last gen.
Which is last, yeah.
but the
Exactly my point.
the latest iPhones are more powerful than like a 360 on a good day, right? Isn't that the math?
Something like that, yeah.
Probably
So,
more powerful. Yeah. Like a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, I
coming.
can play Minecraft on both.
So it's not complete yet. They have to do work. Rocket League has to do work on their end. They have to get Rocket League ID out, and they have to get the cross-party platform system. Because right now, like,
Cross-platform party? Is that what
yeah,
you're saying?
sorry, that's what I meant.
Right, so it does say, what about cross-platform parties? In our first update this year, more information coming soon, we will release our cross-platform party system, which allows you to partner up with friends on any platform with the push of a few buttons.
Once they do that,
This is what I want to see. I want to see one from each platform.
Yeah.
Be in a squad, right?
Yeah.
And
But
then
use their
and,
exclusive.
and then have them all but then have them all argue about latency issues because they're all going to be different.
I don't know. Rocket League does a pretty good job.
Right, but I feel like there's going to be like I don't know. I feel like there might be minor differences between.
Oh, you're always going to have that one shitty friend with the shitty console that he's had for, yeah.
the Switch.
Straight
Well,
up.
Well, one of your friends might not be able to play with you
Well, I see. Oh, actually, that's a good question
Why?
about the
because you
exclusives.
need a Nintendo Online. I don't have that.
Oh, God.
Because about the exclusives, will they pop up when everyone else?
I would assume so. Yeah. So it's like the Warthog is in.
or it'll be like, hey, sorry, you can't use this car for online.
I don't
know.
like that.
Can you use the? Your
I mean, wait,
exclusive-
online. The whole game's online.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
mean,
I know
do
what you
your
mean.
exclusive
Yeah.
Fortnite skins though cross party?
I don't know.
I mean, that's the answer.
The only one that has exclusives is PlayStation.
And also, wait. Didn't you bought it on Switch? Weren't you playing cross-platform
Yeah, you
Rocket
play,
League on Switch?
Yeah.
And
That's
you
fine.
could you use the Samus cars? What I'm asking. Sorry.
Or like the Mario
yeah.
cars.
Oh yeah, that is your question.
then yeah, that's
Oh, okay.
then yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's cool though.
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing and I'm like, oh shit, that guy's on Xbox. He's playing with the Warthog. Oh,
Yeah.
that was on Switch because they're playing with that weird Mario car.
How'd you
No.
do that? Hit A.
Right. I only got a triangle. I think it's neat. I think it needed to happen. I'm excited for more games to do it. Destiny. I don't want cross play on Destiny, but I do want
I just want a one ID.
yes,
kinda
cross platform save. So
Is
if
that
I
way?
boot it up on PC, I can play it
PC?
there. I'll rebuy the game on Xbox. So if
I
I'm
would
on my
love to see
Xbox-
a lot of competitive shooters do crossplay
Wait, why did you? be buying
because
an Xbox?
because that would be the ultimate competition.
Just 'cause.
makes no sense.
Just
I get the
'cause.
PC thing.
Yeah, you know, because you have like the people that are just hardcore PC and that's it, and then you have
Achievements?
people who can only play
So
consoles,
dumb.
and then you have the
I
people that
hate
do
so
both.
Oh, I wonder if they will pop right
Wide
away.
range.
Yeah.
See?
Hmm.
Yeah, fucker. Now you get it.
Get that real money.
Oh yeah.
What's that dumb dance when it looks like you're using a shake weight? and then
Don't do
move
it. You
your
might get
feet?
sued.
I'm happy you asked
That's
God,
called
fuck that.
that's
dude.
called jerking off an elephant.
That's what I thought.
because Epic's getting sued again.
There's a lot of suing news. I thought. I'm thinking maybe we could bundle it all together.
All right, here, ready? Some fucking kid from North Carolina danced in his bedroom once, and now his mom's suing Epic because that dance is in the fucking thing, but it looks like another dance, so I don't give a fuck. Forza took out a bunch of dances from their games because the same people are fucking suing. I'm so tired of this shit. I hate it.
Hey,
Why is this
well,
country so fucking lawsuit happy?
Go to
Go to work. That's what you got to do. Go to work.
go to soldierwatch.com.
I fucking God.
No. Seriously, go to it.
Are they getting sued?
Is it shut down?
Yeah,
Good.
you can't access it.
Good.
Man.
Because he made fucking rip off Vitas like a week ago. So I just
I was trying to give you a little
I know, but I'm just
a little sunshine.
It's not sunshine. He's still worth $30 million, Mark.
Is he?
I'm just saying the
Okay,
next
worth
rapper.
is a strong word.
I have an idea. The next rapper who could do this. He was just dropped by Sony yesterday.
Matt, God damn it. Moving forward.
Sue me. What are you gonna do? Right? Like Michael Scott. Sue me.
Every activity in Anthem will have matchmaking.
That's cool.
Yeah. I like that. No matter what you're doing, you can always bring a pal.
Or opt out,
Or opt out.
which is nice because sometimes I just want to do a strike by myself
Yeah,
because
well,
I can do it by myself.
right.
How are we feeling about Anthem in this, we got a few weeks left before it's released.
Look, I'm
yeah?
already playing Destiny 2. I don't need to play another one.
That's kind of where I'm at now.
That's
that
where I'm at.
so-
And then Nick
Oh.
said he's interested. So who knows?
This is just an Iron Man ass game, and I don't give a fuck about Iron Man.
Iron Man sucks, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like cautiously
song.
optimistic that this is gonna turn out good. And if it does, I might buy it.
Unless the only way I will get into this is if they show me some melee ass combat that's worth doing, and I have not yet seen that.
Have you hit R1 in Destiny recently?
I don't even want to talk about
Because
that.
that's probably all you're gonna get.
No, but I've been doing some cool shit. Anyway, that's
No,
we should
but
put
if I had like some like sweet ass exosuit, and I'm
play
just
that
like,
tonight.
just like uppercutting shit.
No, we
and
got plans tonight, Joe.
I know.
rocket drop kicks.
Rocket drop kicks. Do they have those?
No,
Oh, okay.
they should. If Anthem had it, I'd play it day one.
You know what EA doesn't have anymore?
Good games.
An open.
I mean, true.
EA,
Touche.
it's not the game.
Visceral.
Fuck. All right, keep going. Skate 4. Electronic Arts
Oh,
has
yeah.
canceled its open world Star Wars game.
That would have been cool.
This after Visceral's shutdown, there was sort of a we canceled this, but don't worry, we've still got another open world Star Wars game coming from EA Vancouver. Until last week, reports out of Kotaku that the game had been shut down popped up Tuesday
Was this Respawns?
night.
No,
Not Respawns.
no,
Theirs
not
is
yet.
still happening. Yeah, give it time. might happen.
Or delay. One of the two. Yeah, they canceled the big ass open world thing, and they're trying to do one of those smaller games now, where it takes a little bit less time to develop.
Right. This was not going to be
Like a more
released
intimate thing.
until later in the next decade, like talking like 2022 and later,
I mean-
somewhere around there.
I mean, Dragon Age took like a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
EA wants them to pull back a little bit and release a game late 2020. So the game's been canceled in lieu of something else.
I'm just done with Star Wars right now.
That's interesting because 2020 would be the year for Battlefront 3.
Yeah, and also for new consoles. So,
Mm-hmm.
And also new Dragon Ball Z action RPGs.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Legacy of Goku 4?
Sure. Is that what you want?
I mean, I haven't
Maybe.
seen those since Game Boy Advance, so it's like I don't think they've done an action RPG since.
Well, this is actually coming out this year. Am I right about that? Am I wrong about that?
I did headline reading on that one. Sorry.
I saw the movie. It's pretty good.
No, sorry. It's the project
that's right, that did come
begins. More news is coming. Actually, during the World Tour Finals of Dragon Ball Fighters next week, they'll talk more about Dragon Ball Game Project Z Action RPG. That's God.
I thought aren't
All
they
right,
supposed
don't
to evolve
talk
from
about
Z?
bad names,
I don't know.
Mr. New Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe.
Now on the website, go watch us play that. You're welcome.
That's a mouthful.
Speaking of mouthfuls, can you say IOI Malmo?
What?
IO Interactive has opened up a new studio.
This is good news. I thought this
Yeah.
team was on life support.
Yeah, no.
I got to get back to playing Hitman.
Yeah, you do. So we got a new studio in Sweden that will work on Hitman content as well as new unannounced projects not related.
Hit girl.
to
Oh.
Hitman. Yeah, the kick-ass spinoff. Dude. Yeah.
That would be some shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What, the Kick-Ass spinoff or a Hit Girl? Because I'm in for both.
Yeah, I'm a hit girl, but yeah, either.
I'm gonna do some real quick hot ones. You ready?
Hot take.
Sea of Thieves is significantly reducing its install size with a new patch that should be out now. Next month.
Start downloading now.
Around this time next month.
We know the full roster for Sonic Team Racing or what the
Oof.
fuck is this? What's the game called? Team Sonic Racing. You ready? Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, Rouge, Omega, Amy, Big, Chow.
It's 4 chows.
Vector, Silver Blaze, Eggman, Metal Sonic, Zavik. No plans or no announced plans for DLC quite yet, but that is where we sit for the full roster. Kind of disappointing. I hope that game's fun. That Sonic and All Stars Racing Transformed
It
game
looked-
was just such a love letter to Sega's
Yeah.
history. To see it,
This one still looks slow to me.
yeah, I'm gonna buy it more than likely
Why don't they just run? I'm still trying to figure that out.
because it's more fun.
Well, they did in Sonic R. You could run.
Hmm.
Amy was in the car. Eggman was in his little hovercraft. Everyone else ran.
So, last little quick one I'm going to skim over is that the Westworld mobile game is being pulled after Bethesda's lawsuit. You might remember this story from a while back. Developers of the Westworld mobile game happen to be the same developers who worked on Fallout Shelter and happen to take a lot of very similar code over to this game. And Bethesda said, hey, you shouldn't do that. So now they're not. April 16th is the last you'll be able to play that game
Westworld game.
or do it. I think if you have it, purchased, you can keep playing it if you're
It's okay.
really.
Red Dead 2 online's out. You can play Westworld there.
I'd love to know who's still playing.
Westworld.
Yeah.
I didn't know it existed until I saw that article. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I have to catch up on that.
I didn't know it existed until the first part of the story came out a couple months ago.
Which it was. You remember how Bethesda found out that the game was not just an imitation, but an actual theft of their code.
Yeah, it was the same. Yeah, they ran into all the same bugs the Fallout Shelter had.
It was
Yikes.
a specific bug that they were like, oh, this bug happens at this.
Oh, this is my mistake. I remember this mistake.
Yeah.
You can't have this. This is my mistake.
The
Not
game
yours.
was still
Get
playable
your
at
own.
least, unlike Fallout 76.
I was gonna say, like,
shots
what-
fired.
Yikes.
Moving on.
I was gonna say, like, is it just like the Vault Boy art, but just reskinned with Westworld characters?
Dude, it looked.
It's just James Marsden's
You should
face.
maybe look at a couple screens of that game when you get a chance.
Oh man.
And that was it, right? No big news, no big reveal of that.
That was it. That's the end of the pod. Oh wait. Also, Mortal Kombat 11 got shown off this week, thankfully, because I'm really excited about this game. How you guys feel about the game before I get into the reveal stuff?
It looked like a Mortal Kombat game.
But it looked better.
I don't know why I'm now looking at MK and I keep thinking McDonald's and Burger King fused to become Mick King.
I'd be down with that.
That could be bigger news than MK11.
No, it looks like their best polished one yet.
So yeah. I was worried that it would just be 10 again with maybe some upgraded gear systems or something to
it
pull
looks
from
like
Injustice.
it's
but
evolved, but I don't know by how much exactly yet.
The
You know?
fighting seems like the way you fight seems different in the meter system.
Yeah.
So we kind of watched it again before we recorded, but the meter system, you've got your health meter, and then you've got these 2 meters in for yourself. You've got a meter in the bottom corner, and it's got a defense and an offense meter, and you can kind of burn those to add to your moves. So the one they showed or talked about was like Baraka getting knocked down, and you've got that thing where in any of the NetherRealm games, if you do a special move or a combo as you hit the ground, you do a wake-up attack. And you can do a wake-up attack and roll into a meter burn, so it does double the attack, which, like in Injustice, the way that would
I'm
work.
not used to 2D fighters having a wake up attack.
Yeah, in Injustice they had those, and the way it would work, you were burning just your single meter, which would also lead up to your super move. Where they've added the super moves in the form of fatal blows, which pop up when you get to 30% health or lower. And then they kind of do the same super movie type thing that you would see in Injustice.
Yeah. They're very stylish this time around.
I like it.
Very clean UI. It's
Clean
all,
UI.
like, crisp looking.
Yeah.
It's all
Slick.
simple.
Very simple, but good.
Yeah.
Detailed. I think it's because there's so much in the back end that they hide the front end.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I agree. I like the way that you equip your loadouts, and you can like name a loadout what you want to name it, and leave it as your character's loadout, and just on the fly you pick your character, and then you scroll through the available loadouts and then select it. Injustice, it wasn't as clean as that. It
Nah.
worked, but not.
I'm gonna get so confused. I'm fighting multicolored ninjas, and I'm not gonna know which one's which. If
Who's
I
who?
All
don't, like,
ninjas.
if I don't read the name, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you get hit with ice, it's Sub-Zero.
right.
You
Maybe.
get hit with a hook, it's Scorpion.
No word on DLC characters, so we didn't get confirmation that Ryu's in the game yet. But give it time.
John Wick and Ryu are confirmed.
Yeah, basically. I'm really excited about the game. Saw a little bit of the story stuff. Raiden tried to kill Shinnok, but then that weird time lady shows up and reverses time, and yeah. Who's the blood lady? Scarlet?
Scarlet, yeah.
Scarlet looks fucking dope. She controls blood. Is she a vampire?
I don't
know.
Why would you use blood as a weapon and not because vampires use it as food?
She has so much of it.
She's probably a blood mage. Or she's a hardcore waterbender if you follow The Last Airbender. Because you can control people with their blood.
There's some interesting things you can find when you type this into the
Yeah,
internet.
I'm looking at some of your search results there.
Erotic fiction on Amazon.
How many points do you get for searching?
Scarlet does sound like a porn name.
I'll tell you what, I got another $5 the other day.
I don't know.
Huh?
Isn't she Scarlet Witch though?
Who?
Or no, is that the Marvel character?
That's the Marvel character.
Yikes.
It's alright.
Witch, blood mage.
She was a DLC character in 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares?
I'm intrigued.
She's back. Great.
She looked cool.
Great. She's back.
They all looked cool.
It just kind of made me think, was Blood Rain ever in a Mortal Kombat game? Because she should be.
She should.
I don't know.
Is that even her name? I probably just pulled a Metroid.
It might be Rain. I don't know.
I forget. I just remember the Ooey Ball movie.
Oof. Try not to.
Oh yeah. I never saw it. I have no plans to see it.
Ooey Ball would actually challenge people to
To
boxing
fight,
fights.
yeah.
For people who hated his movies.
Why not?
Because he said, hey, if you beat me in a fight, I'll stop making movies. And so people would challenge him. Dude, he fucked people up.
Dude, what's that? House of the Dead.
Yep.
And there's that action sequence where it's like showcasing the characters in the middle of it.
The rotating?
Yeah.
That was like in the
God.
trailer.
God,
And
it
then
was great.
You have Dead or Alive. You have
I love it.
Postal.
Mm-hmm.
Her name's just Rain.
Huh.
Yeah. She's a damn peer.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like Alucard.
I love the whole Ronda Rousey thing. She's
Oh, yeah.
Sonya Blade, right?
Yeah.
I just love how they presented her as the WWE Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
I was like, good for Vince McMahon getting his
Yeah.
name out there.
I think there was other wrestlers there in costume.
They were Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods. Sorry, I don't know who they were, and then it was Selena Vega. I think is her last name.
Sure.
I
or
think,
wrestling name.
I think Xavier was Shao Kahn.
Xavier Woods is at
That's pretty
MagFest.
Oh, really?
It's also in
Mhm.
Bomberman.
Oh, yeah, he is. What a weird world.
Yep.
Speaking of weird worlds, we're going to get out of here. You can find everything we do on thefreecheese.com. Like today, you'll find out that we've ended Under My Umbrella with episode 13, where we play through the Resident Evil 2 30-minute one-shot demo and put it to bed for now. But we'll have more stuff this week. Website's slowly still a changing. I'm working on something real cool, real dark.
I don't know why you're winking at me.
Because I know you'd appreciate the wink. That's why. No one else appreciates the wink like you, Matt. You can follow us on Twitter. The Free Cheese is at Some Free Cheese. Ben is at SevBens. Marc is at Og_Mental. Matt is at MattyIce131. And I am at The Free Cheese. Podcast, thefreecheese.com. Ben is still awaiting your wasabi stories and
Yes.
Your stance on the ongoing soup nightmare. I almost walked out of a restaurant yesterday for lunch when they listed under the soups menu.
Because it's a soup.
Correct.
Fuck off.
Word
It's a
chili.
soup. It's a soup. Good
Did you
restaurant.
did you not see me call you out in the chat?
I did. I know.
There's no war.
There is a war.
You've already said it was dope from the ones that you had.
Shh.
231, guys. Go.
Nope. Don't check the
Son
tapes.
of a bitch.
Don't check the tapes. Fuck soup. We are gonna go get some Slim Jims and put them in tacos.
I did do that.
You did? Oh, you did? Yeah, right. Yeah.
You sound like fucking
I forgot I did
Bobby.
that. I did do that. Dad. Habanero Slim Jim.
Inside of a Doritos Locos taco.
I did not do it at Dorito Taco, though.
Today's the day, baby. I'm gonna-
To Tabasco one I like better, though. Just to point that out.
Interesting.
both good, but Tabasco just has a different kick.
All right, I'm down. That's it. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, listener, for listening. We'll be back next week.